always cut him off. And that was actually solid, bro. That was a good little choir right there.
Houston, first 2 games.
That was a good little choir right there,
Phoenix,
you know.
March 30th. Things got a little hostile.
And you know, that was a good solid anthem, you know. I would definitely. Some of this Batman Horizons. Nah, not quite. Batman Horizons was one kid.
Yeah, well, there's always sparks.
Not a high school choir.
I mean, that guy's a pain in everybody's side. So I hope it fires the Suns up and they go out there and do what we know they're capable of doing.
Hornito shot worth taking, December 2023.
Welcome in, peasants.
129, 113 over Houston. It's a much different Houston team these days.
You know,
10 rebounds, 16 assists. I know you're gonna ask.
I'll say what I want. I'm not in the mood to watch this game. I'm not in the mood to be here.
He's done it twice. I had to look it up because I knew you were gonna ask. We're gonna have the experience of the Suns against the youth.
Roy starting over Bol. What?
It's given the Suns problems when you talk about OKC doing it and you know obviously Houston doing it.
Whoa! I'm blinded. I can't even hear what you're saying. Calvin Murphy.
No, I wasn't here for that. Was it after the game?
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay.
I bounced either in the middle of his press conference or after because I was tired of hearing that. Hear Gabe is what they're saying, but here's the thing.
My bad.
I'm back at this question. Okay, everybody in the chat, we can all agree. All right, I think we are all in agreement that the Budenholzer experiment is absolutely atrocious at this point, right? Season started off grand, season started off cool, and as the seasons progressed, it's gotten worse and worse. Again, I ask you, which is worse? Budenholzer or the fact that we have the talent on the team and they're not up to snuff? What's worse?
Well, one goes to accentuate the other.
So that's what I'm asking. So which one's affecting the other worse is what I'm asking. Is Coach Budenholzer just that bad, or is the talent just not playing because they don't?
I always go back to a race car because there's different drivers for race
car.
Cars. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to make sure you didn't say card.
I always go back to the race card.
Okay.
No, you know, stock cars, whatever, Formula One. There's different drivers that take charge of the car. The car is built to a certain specification, and we've built our team to a certain specification. I was thinking about this morning. I still, with all my heart, all my mind, all my brain power, which isn't much, still believe that this team is better than last year's team when you had Jordan Goodwin, Yuta Watanabe doing absolutely nothing off the bench. Shimezi Matsu, who was the best of the bunch, who, you know what I mean? Like, that was the best bench player you had. You ended up getting rid of him. And then
the best bench player you had was Keita Bates-Diop, but go ahead.
Okay, KBD, all that. This team is more talented than that team.
Correct.
However, when you put a different driver in the seat, he drives a different way. Maybe he's scared to drift a little bit.
I like this. I like your. You know,
maybe he's more of like a straight line driver and not a rally driver. Like, and you think Phil Jackson? I mean, not that there's a Phil Jackson alive right now, but you know what I'm saying? The Zen master, the guy who was able to get people's egos. Jordan, Rodman, and Pippen, and meld them some bees together so that it worked. Bud does not do that at all. Amongst 15 other things off the tippy top of me head that he doesn't do. Hey, Plumlee's starting! He watches the show. He watches the show. He watches the show. Okay? I said, you're not fooling anyone. We know you don't want to start Bull. We know you don't want to start Nick Richards. Just go ahead and... Actually, you know what it is? I take it back. Richards is out today.
What's out for?
Some type of soreness, and Goose is out. Goose is out, too. So that's probably the real reason.
Hey, Mrs. Seno just told me an interesting fact. All right.
I've got the power.
They're trying their hardest to slow me down.
Want to know the facts?
It's getting kind of heavy. It's getting
You
kind
wanna
of
know the
heavy.
fact,
It's getting kind of heavy. What's up? Well, yes, I want to know.
These are in Fortnite now.
What? That's crazy. Is she gonna get a pair now?
I don't know, but she told
See,
me
I got Katie. I got Katie a more cute, girly style. I didn't get her these Rough Riders. Okay.
Hey, bro, you know what? I appreciate you getting me the Rough Riders, right? Because anytime I walk into church with these bad boys on, I'm like, built, Ford, tough, Crocs.
They're sturdy.
Because my friend likes to make fun of me, right? Because he's like, "Ooh, I'll never wear Crocs." I'm like, "But are the ones you looked at built?
But are
Ford,
yours fake
tough?
Yeezy Crocs?
Yeah, built Ford tough Crocs.
You can do a whole lot of damage in them bad boys.
I can walk in the snow with these mugs on. I did it.
Yeah.
Exactly a month ago. 119.
There's different versions. I mean, they're not the most good-looking ones, but I think they're kind of cool.
Tip off, and somehow we won the tip. Plumlee barely go off the ground.
He got hit in the
Luckily
face, too.
June.
He got hit
It's
in the
like
face.
not coordinated.
Not
Bill,
a jumper. That's a for show right on.
Bill Durant doing his best.
So pretty. Didn't go,
Durant is auditioning for the Rockets next year.
Shengun, my
of course,
guy,
he's wide
screen
open.
freeze.
Because nobody wants
Drills
to
the
like
three.
guard him. He was wide open, and nobody wanted to guard him. I mean, this is what we're talking about, man.
To start
like,
the game, you know? Can't even
start
fake it in the
out
beginning.
guarding, bro. Man, can't even pretend. Booker, pick from Royce. Kicks to Royce. Royce traveled twice. We're not going to talk about that. Kicks to Beal. Beal.
Oh, hey, Beal's
Loader.
playing. Thanks, Beal.
Beal.
Thank you, Beal. So normally, sometimes, like every other game, I'll post something about, like, the Suns playing, you know. I'll say, like, you know, Bol continues his generational run today. You know, get like a cheesy, easy 400 likes on Twitter, right? Today I did one that actually worked too. I posted the Suns' best player and leader, Mason Plumlee, plays today with a picture of him looking tough. Got a lot of love. All sarcastic love. Everyone talking shit on it, but this is his world. We're just living in it. Shengun, easy breezy.
Imagine being Mason Plumlee and leaving Alperen Şengün open twice.
Hey, playbackers, I'm going to get right back on looking at Vips for you guys. Let me find you guys some that don't.
Booker driving. Booker to Durant. Corner three. Good.
Buttery.
Jalen Green bringing the ball up. Gets a pick from Shinji.
Shenguner.
Yeah, you know what? We can go with that nickname. That sounds about right.
Shengooning.
That's the new term. That's it. That's the one.
When he starts popping off, he's shengooning.
Yeah, he's shengooning.
His foot touched the ground. What do we do with his foot? His foot touched the line. We need everything we can get, refs. We're garb. And it turns into a three from Van Vliet. Bro, he has bright green shoes, and it was
$40 million
a white out of
a
bounds
year
on
of Fred Van Vliet.
Go back and look at that play, man. That he definitely stepped out of bounds, and they let him get away with it. Oh boy, we look flaccid, don't we? Bumping, getting it ripped. Oh my God, we got it luckily back from Royce, who has to jack up a shot.
Booker. Like there was no awareness that you didn't see the guy on the block next to you.
You didn't see that the power dribble move you were doing was going to send you into another
send
defender.
You right into the guy. Like what are we doing, Booker?
Goodness. Luckily, they miss a three. Durant with the board.
Booker's like, I'm going to do this hop step into the center. He's on the block waiting for it.
He'll never see it coming.
Yeah, he'll never see it coming, bro.
They whip it to Royce. Royce immediately throws it away, trying to get it to our fearless leader, Plumlee.
You know who would have caught that ball?
Okay, Bielski. All right, what now?
You know who would have caught that pass? Richard. Bobo with his long wingspan, he would have caught it too.
Let's take Richards out of that equation because of the Butterfingers. He might not have.
I have faith.
It's a Rockets team that comes
Şengün.
3 in defensive rating.
Green jab step. Hands off to Brooks. No. He has to pull 3. If that goes in, I swear.
Kind of a grenade.
At least Plumlee boxed out, but it doesn't matter.
Nah,
it doesn't matter that he boxed out.
Because Royce didn't box out Tari Eason. If I'm playing in the same state as Tari Eason, the number one thing I'm thinking about is boxing him out. Dude hustles more than Josh Okogie for offensive rebounds. It's so
More
annoying.
than Okog, dog.
More than Okog, or better at least. Maybe just as much. Nice pass, kicked by Şengün'er.
Set on the shot clock.
By the way, remember that tweet I told you about? I got to get the tweet talk out of the way before Burner gets here to mock me. But I told you I tweeted that video of Nurkic falling on his head. Take a little gander at how many views that tweet has.
I'm not going to look, but I saw how many it had. Are you at 1K yet? 500K?
Views?
Yeah.
Try 2.1 million.
Now imagine you could monetize that.
I can't. Well, I can monetize it for me. I'm monetized.
Yeah, I'm glad you're monetized. But guess who's not gonna be on that cesspool known as X? After your boy Elon ruined it.
You're right. Everybody was making so much money off of their own tweets before he got it, you know?
That's not what I'm saying.
Well,
because now it's opened the way for all these wannabe adult actresses and couples
so I was
to post
So here's the thing.
nonstop.
So you know how to, so you click the little 3 dots up to the right.
I know. You click
You
the 3 dots
say,
to the right and
I
you
don't
block
wanna
or
view,
whatever.
No, you say, I don't want to
view
view this.
I
and
know.
then all that stuff.
It doesn't matter.
Well, stop clicking it then.
I'm not clicking it.
I'm
done with it.
You need to be delivered.
Bro.
Okay.
I am delivered.
Well, why does the algorithm think you ain't delivered?
Well,
because the algorithm knows I'm delivered.
Algorithm can't algorithm whenever you're freaking not on there. So.
Anybody even in the chat? What's going on? Michael in the
there's
house.
99 people. You know, there's 99 people in there, bro. Hit that like button
in the house. Yeah, please
hit that like button, please.
Little baby boy pissant Metro.
I love this reaction machine that you're doing right now. Seeing how
I want to try it. So, dude, I wish I had one of those so I could practice for video games. Okay. Trust me, that will help video gaming. As you get older, your ability just slows down. You think who you think would be the best and the worst on this on the team? I bet you the best would be Colin Gillespie, and the worst would be Nick Rich. And you know Nick Rich is my guy. But as far as, you know, catching tings, I'm going with a youngin. Yeah, Beats, let me look for you, man. Might have one. Sonny, you're a real man that doesn't need a VIP, right? A real man that pays his real bills, lives in a real home with a fireplace, a dog that brings him his slippers, and a brewski. Unlike Pissant Metro. We'll leave big bats just in case.
Unlike
that pissant J Metro. J
Exactly.
Metro goes hard though.
mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Why it's you, Sundo. Not that pissant.
Not that
East
pissant.
Metro.
J Metro.
That J Metro.
Hold on.
It's my favorite part of the whole promo. Why it's you?
I can't think of mirror on the wall without thinking about
That was a tough one.
Man,
Timing
that.
on it.
Why it's you, Nature Boy.
And the mirror specifies not that pissant.
Jay Lethal.
So the mirror actually is the one that says pissant. I love it. What a twist. You got it, Beats. Pick and roll with Book and Plum Dog. Book open Yumper. No good. Green. Ugh.
Wow.
That's you know, that's a lack of lateral quickness there from Royce, which Jalen Green is no slouch when it comes to driving, but damn.
But he still presents that same kind of shiftiness.
Me too, Travioli. I'm gonna miss the hell out of
Great foot speed.
your boy KD.
In this first quarter, there's still kind of a sense of
You know, because everybody remembers things with like glass half full. Like, remember everybody was so down to trade McHale and Cam for Durant? The feeling was, you do what you got to do. You do it. You got to get Kevin Durant. You got to get Kevin Durant if you can get him. And now it's like, why'd we do it? Type shit.
I mean,
People are going to look back when we don't have KD, if we lose him,
again,
and they're going to be like, I sure wish we had a 7-foot demigod who could hit fadeaways from anywhere.
Again, I'll say what I've always said. I'll say what I said not that long ago. The KD trade was never the problem. It was literally flying too close to the sun with the Beal trade. That's literally the problem.
His first.
Don't be a
It feels
pissant.
like, I don't want Monty on this team and his guys. Let me trade Chris Paul.
Look at our health update brought to you by
Because I don't like Monty or his guys. Let me
was
trade
a
Landry
move
Shamet.
too
To be
many.
fair, I would have traded Landry Shamet too. But
Fortunately, off of the double-double is out. But a big loss for Houston. Amin Thompson, who had the triple-double.
The trade was Chris Paul, who's fallen off a cliff, and Landry Shamet, who you hate his guts,
don't care.
in exchange for Bradley Beal, who has not fallen off a cliff yet until he got here.
Bradley Bill and another guy who didn't even see the squad. And you gave up a second rounder.
Their third.
Yeah, their offense just doesn't look.
Everybody, Tyus coming into the game.
So
It is
again,
nice that he's off the bench.
So again, I get the fact of why we did it, but that's the trade that was the too close to the sun moment.
Bro, we might get Oso minutes tonight. Holy Oso!
We
that
got
was
Oso
weird.
minutes.
That was weird. It just dawned on me because, you know,
Sit
no
down,
Richards.
Chauvin.
Seriously.
Opportunity to make an impact here tonight.
Yeah, Adams is a strong player.
Like, cause just imagine if you could, if you would have just ended up keeping Tumani. If you would have just ended up, somehow keeping CP3 on the team, maybe you could have kept Ayton, maybe not. Cause I think CP3 at the end of the day would have made Ayton better still.
Did you see that screen by Adams?
Yeah, man, he got 8 in a max contract. Dude, he made Sticks look like Sticks was worth a decent contract.
But then again, they still could have traded.
He made
Ayton
Bismack
after the fact.
Biyombo look like he was worth a decent contract.
But imagine if you would have just kept Ayton, CP3, Kevin Durant, and just kept your draft picks. I think you would have been pretty in good shape.
Stopped him in his tracks.
Like that first year, you may have had to get those dudes, the Cater Bates, Diops, and yada 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 yada. But
I'll say this: we all
incredibly humorous.
absolutely underestimated the impact Chris Paul had on the team because he wasn't getting it done on court anymore. It wasn't the same on court, but it still was like
That was your captain, bro.
almost intangible.
That was your captain.
Yeah, and that's
Booker with a good three.
Me too. I underestimated the importance for sure. Jalen Green, beautiful in and out.
You want to know why we underestimated it? I don't even think we underestimated it. You want to know why we just disregarded it? Let's just
Because
say
he started sucking on the court and he was always injured.
Let's just use that word, disregard, right? We disregarded it because after a finals run and then 2 falling shorts in the playoffs, CP3 was hurt for the majority of those playoff runs. We were like, we're done.
Is a good reflection of what we might see tonight. Is great defense by Bull. Knocks that one away.
Oh, so careful, baby boy.
Back out now to Booker, gets the screen.
He almost traveled. Book high arc in 3 would have been beautiful. Bull with the putback, but gonna be. Just looking to see if he's wearing the. I think Bull and Oso are wearing the new KDs, the like triple black ones.
Against this Houston team, Suns can really take advantage, and Oso in the game too.
Yeah, Bull did not have a single rebound in his 17 minutes Monday at Memphis as he gets himself to the line. His numbers have been down the last 5 games. After that,
yeah, Euphoria. Crowder. Euphoria said Crowder was important too, but streaky. That's a good point. No, what is it? Your new Facebook pic?
The amount of scam calls I got today.
Really? Oh no, I'm looking. That's the first thing that came up.
Yesterday, or actually that was yesterday, but there was like 7 more today.
Damn.
I don't think it's any coincidence. Everywhere Jeff Green goes, teams win.
They want you. Did your credit go up or something? They think they can get something out of you?
They definitely did. Also, they probably know about my job and what happened with the bonus from work. So
Dylon Brooks, everybody. Dylon Brooks with a 3. Tyus picking and rolling with KD. Gets it to KD. I've officially decided I hate the shoelaces on KD's silver shoes. I think green just ain't it.
Getting in on Smith.
Fade away.
Nice
Makes it beautiful
for Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
He's got 7.
Nice patience. He creates so much space in between with that step back.
Green working off the Adams screen.
Smith shoots. No good.
Yeah, Concho, I wouldn't doubt it, because Elon's out here.
Ooh!
That was beautiful. Elon out here got Trump selling Teslas on the front lawn. Okay. Like out here selling Teslas to Trump, bro. Come on.
Can't connect. Tyus likes what he sees.
Tyus pull up. I like that.
Well in Memphis. Get his confidence going.
Yeah. 4 or 5 from downtown.
Don't let this quarter fool you guys, okay?
After he scored 14 total.
I mean, Oh, get that shit out of here. Good shit, Oso.
But we don't want to play him.
Oso.
We don't want to play him. But we don't want to play him. We don't want to play the more athletic, younger guy who can actually do
Why would
that.
you want that? Why would you want that?
No, we want to play the old, bald, I can barely move, I don't want to guard anybody, number 22, Plum Dog, Derek Chauvin. I almost said something else. Plumlee, okay?
It's hard not to think of a knee on a back.
The
when you think
Grand
of
Wizard
him.
himself.
Why, it's you, Derek Chauvin.
And we wonder why nobody likes us.
Not that pissant Mason Plumlee.
And we wonder why nobody likes us.
Hello. Forgot. Rockets got a little tingy-ting situation. You know?
Gosh, man, it's so crazy. Like Oso can move his feet. Oso
is a high jumper.
Is a high jumper. He can play defense.
Why
are we not playing him? I don't care what everybody's like. Ooh, he's not good. Who cares?
Because
Plumlee hitting jumpers. Is Plumlee hitting jumpers.
Plumlee knows where Bud likes it.
Is
Plumlee knows the positions that Bud likes, baby.
Hitting jumpers.
He's hitting a lick.
Plumlee hitting jumpers.
Never.
Okay, then.
Never.
Neither is Oso. Why does it matter?
It shouldn't.
There's only one big man that hits jumpers. I love baby crawling competitions. They're the best. But
Also, bro, he's a better passer than Plum too. Plumlee is a very willing passer.
Come on, black baby. Come on, black baby. Let's go. Come on, black baby. Let's go. Black baby, let's go. Quit paying attention to the people.
Come here, little
black baby.
Kiss him right on the head. I like that.
Nobody gets the reference.
This little white baby ain't interested. He's like, actually, I'm gonna chill right here and cry.
That kid's crying, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that kid's a Oso fan, and he's upset that he's not getting more minutes.
Oh, we got Carl. We got movement.
Uh-oh. Asian's making a rip for it. Oh!
No, that's cheating, bro. That's cheating, bro. The Asian kid was moving.
That is DEI in action, folks.
Wow.
You just witnessed it. You just witnessed it.
All right,
okay?
Guys, I'll see you later. I don't know this guy.
You know it's true. You know it's 100% true. The Asian with the better high school math scores just got ousted. For a more equitable outcome. All right?
Okay. So can we need to make a pact today, okay? Okay. Me and you. No more jokes, no more political jokes. We gotta get paid. Okay?
Listen, we could both make that promise. Okay?
It doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Come on. I mean, how much faith do you have in ourselves?
Twins are in, by the way.
Twins in for once. Thank God.
We got Bobo Durant,
let's see if
Dunn, and Tyus, bro.
Let's see if Ryan Dunn misses one shot and gets pulled.
Let's see if this lineup actually turns out to be great because we actually have a point guard. Oh, the ball's moving.
Oh,
Bo,
ball.
don't be selfish, Bo. Don't be selfish, Bo. All right, pass the ball. Move the ball. Jabari. My guy, Jabari. Easy.
Imagine having him and Bull.
Justice says we will pay you to not be politically correct. Put your money where your mouth is, sir. Okay. As a matter of fact, if we start up, we don't need a Patreon. Y'all just need to subscribe. Okay? We need everybody to become horsemen.
Speaking of memberships,
or Patreon,
I say we'll do
KD,
something.
that's a goaltending.
That's a goaltend. Thank you. We'll do something here at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, Emi Udoka talked about playing some zone. He said, look, we play physical.
Jose says, if Suns win this game, I'm donating you guys some money.
That's a safe bet there, Jose. That's the type of bet I would. That's the type of bet my wife makes. No joke. My wife will be like, when we used to watch the Suns games together before the channel, Suns would be down 30 in the fourth, and she'll be like, all right, let's make a bet. If the Suns win, I'll buy you a new pair of shoes. If they lose, you got to buy me a new purse. And I'm like, oh, good one. Should I shake your hand now? Like, I'm not going to get the trade rate. Like, I'm not going to see it coming.
Come on, Bo. Come
on, Bolski. Damn.
Bo's killing us right now, bro. Putting up bricks.
Big body Turkish.
Wow, it bounced in.
Well, that's one way. You see, shoot a career best 39%.
Did they take the bucket away or something?
With his second three-point hit,
no.
He's got 8.
Dylon Brooks. He looks like Dylon too, bro.
25th in three-point
Who are the 5 best rappers in the world?
For the game, that the opponents that are coming up against the Suns, a lot of times their numbers show that they're not a good three-point shooting team, but when they go up against Phoenix, they're going to make them.
Oh, Durant, that was the worst pass I have seen you make. Possibly this month.
A bad Durant pass, I missed it.
Yeah, that was bad.
Turnovers now.
Yeah, turnovers were a big part of the issue.
Louise, Dylan Brooks gets hate for one reason and one reason only. And I'm not allowed to talk about it.
What? The big Bambina? Or all of his shit talking on
That part.
Really? You think that's why he gets hate?
I don't know.
I think he gets hate because he's like a bigger Patrick Beverly. Oh my God, Jalen Green, that was filthy. Go nuts. Whoa-dee.
Deflection on the inbound. That'll leave the Suns with just 0.3.
Damn. What a shot.
He says, Dylan Brooks, you are a Phoenix Sun. I mean,
we are down bad to the point where a player like Dylan Brooks would be welcome.
Or Pat Bev, you just don't want to do it.
See, with Pat Bev, I feel like he's older, smaller, and I'd prefer Colin Gillespie. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
That's where I'm, because I have bent a bit on Beverly to the point where it's like, I get it. I'm hypocritical for saying
I just
no.
feel like a current Michael Jordan would give me more effort than half these dudes on the court.
I don't know. Is the effort bad? Do you feel like it's the effort's bad, or you feel like, I don't know?
Oh, she blocked him out.
That's rough. That's rough.
Friend zone. That's crazy, bro. Bro got friend zone. Hey, bro.
Hey, no tongue, old people. All right? We know what you old people like to do, and it ain't funny. All right, that's enough. All right.
It's always the YTs.
See? Very respectful, very mindful, very demure was that kiss. That was appropriate
I would intentionally
as
get myself
well.
friend zoned for the meme.
That's funny. They need to start showing two dudes more often, though. I feel like that's very respectful. All right? He's trying to pull his boy into a triple kiss. That was funny. That was good.
Why are we do? Everybody doing the most, bro.
Boy Sing
are the worst.
Boy Sing says, how many threes were shot in the first? Let's see. We shot 8, made 3. They shot 11, made 5. Nothing too crazy. My question is, and I wasn't paying attention, how many open threes were there allowed? But we really don't even want to pay attention to that, trust me.
Is this an early game? Is that why we're only got 141, or do people just are tired of this team? They don't want to watch.
Oh man, it's got to be a combination.
Are we just
of the
so
two.
Obnoxious that people are giving up on Suns Valley podcast?
I think it's early. Our shows are just smaller when they're early. I learned that this year, no question. But what's cool is we get some different people that we don't normally get. Some earlier birds.
Sundo, did you like Raw? I thought it was solid. Some things happen. The show wouldn't have been the greatest if it wasn't for the ending.
Led by as many as 4, but the Rockets closed an 11-2 scoring run. Propelled by the 11 first quarter
Shengun.
Watching this lineup, like I know we're down, but watching this lineup makes me so angry at Bud. Because you see your two young dudes out here defending, right? Like you see it, right, Gabe? Or do you see this? Or am I tripping?
No,
am I
mean,
tripping?
It is better. It is much better. Another block there and turnover forced by Dunn, who's running the court. Damn, Tyus, take her easy. Royce for threesy. Brickaroni. But it's okay. He can miss, and he won't get taken out. Okay, Bud's willing to let him find his shot. Not Ryan Dunn. Shengun, a little bit of a weird move. Don't worry, Steven Adams will get a rebound. Don't worry, they'll get another one.
Look who's not boxing out. Double zeros.
He does not box out, bro. I don't think I've ever seen Royce box out. If I had one negative to say about him, it'd be that. Shenguningham Lincoln.
Look at Dunn, bro.
Oh, what an ugly shot. Get that board, you SOBs. All right, a real man, Ryan Dunn, gets it. Do work, Ryan. Be disrespectful to Bud. Do your own thing. Be a Sigma. Sigma Ryan! For three! But he can't shoot. He can't shoot. Don't play him. Play Royce, who sometimes can shoot, but can never play as good of defense. Who is this? Don't make it. Goddamn.
That was Tyus Jones' defense, though. If it was Ryan Dunn, his badge would have.
That was Aaron Holiday. No wonder that shot looked so familiar.
I wanted him to go back. I wanted him back. Remember?
We both do.
Ice floater in and out. Aaron Holiday-ski drive.
Remember when Aaron Holiday was like our third or fourth point guard? That was fun.
That was another legit Monty failure.
Jeez.
Monty Williams. Oh, I'm so glad we got him. He's a Holiday. So he's a good player. Never played him.
Not gonna play him though. I love Aaron Holiday. Not gonna play him. Anybody that has a Holiday, I'm lying right now.
I'd rather play Alfred Pay.
All right. So here's what we should do. We got 165 watching. Thank you. Don't hit the like button yet because I want to read and see what we got. It says 45. Do not hit the like, guys. Just hang in there. 44. Okay, just lost one. That's fine. So if we can get to... I say... 80 likes. No. What do you think? Total 80 or total like a... Let's go 80.
80.
Let's go 80. If we get 80 likes total, so that's 35 more. We'll do 5 free membones. 5 free memberships, channel memberships. If we can get to 80 before halftime. Very reasonable. You know, last year we would normally hit 100 by the end of the first quarter. Okay, so we really are bent over a barrel for your pleasure right now, folks. All right? Take advantage. Make sure that hopefully you cross your fingers and Pissant Metro doesn't get one. Because that would be tragic. We might have to shut the channel down. I'm shutting the studio down. That's it. I'm shutting the studio down. Unless
Bro,
y'all go out and find me some Cambodian breast milk.
I saw the funniest stand up with this dude talking about, hey, yo. Anyway, talking about 50 Cent hating P. Diddy. This dude was like, P. Diddy's got to be having, 50 Cent's got to be having a good time ever since P. Diddy got, put in jail.
Oh, yeah. You think he knew?
Dude, you not see the interviews where freaking
he probably knew,
50 Cent talks about Diddy? Nah, but 50 Cent knew something was up with Diddy. Who was like, why are you calling me daddy? Like, remember, see that when he was on that podcast, he was like, Diddy was like, let me take you shopping, daddy. And he was like, daddy? I'm not letting no man that calls me daddy taking me shopping. He's like, are you sweet?
Not only that, 50 Cent never needed somebody to take him shopping. So it's not even going to work on that level.
Facts, bro.
That's insane.
It's like, let me take you shopping, daddy. And he was like, ain't no man calling me daddy taking me shopping. That's crazy. Well, good passing right there.
But I like that. I would like a man to call me daddy and take me shopping because I'm not a bigot like you.
Now you're on the night. Booker turns the ball. Now you're on burner territory with that comment. Done with the block.
Burner really would say some shit like that to you and mean it.
I know. Weirdo. A depressed Bucks fan. I hit the like button too just because my team sucks too. Yeah, well, we got your old coach.
Bro, there's no way you could suck like us. There's no way you suck like us.
We got your old coach, though. He should know.
Right? Into the free throw line once. That was Bobo. Went 2 for 2. And the Rockets getting to
There's
the
just
line
no
and
way the Bucks can
knocking
suck
down
like
threes.
us, right? I haven't been paying a lot of attention to them, but
Are they also down back? I don't think they are, bro.
Şengün coming off his 37th double-double of the season. And
I legitimately haven't been paying attention to like the East Coast standings.
Despite shooting 39% from the
Painful
field and
enough to look at the
61%
West Coast
from the free
ones.
throw line.
Yeah, bro, they're number 4 seed.
I don't have
Facts.
anything left in me to look at the East Coast once I've looked at the West.
Shot under 40%.
Yeah, they're number 4 right now. Talking smack.
A lot of it has to do with their defense, the pressure that they put
Royce.
on, of course,
Oh,
the shots.
Lord.
And they said that score against
O'Neal's got to
Orlando
be.
in the win on Sunday
O'Neal got to
felt
go.
more like
O'Neal.
1995.
Well, it sucks when
please.
he's cold and we don't have Grayson to play today. That's not going to help you win
Play
any games.
Bobo.
Done with the closeout defense.
Well, Bobo's not one of Bud's favorite
Doing a nice
babies.
job staying in front, forcing the turnover.
Yeah, he's so long, but he's got great balance with his feet.
Booker gets a screen, slips past
Book to
Green.
the rack. Nice left lay. That's so tough, bro.
They did a nice
That is
job
so
recognizing
tough.
that
I
he
wish
had
we could get it
Adams on him and
Book
took
on
it to the hole.
steroids so he could go to the rim like 100 times a game. He'd be unstoppable. I know it takes a lot out of your body to do that shit. He's probably
Holiday.
huffing and puffing right now.
Bulls.
Come
In
on,
and out.
Holiday. I thought you were my guy. Don't do that to us. Thank you.
Trickles over to O'Neal and quickly into the hands of number 1.
Book
Book.
pulls the mid.
Take that
Beautiful.
And that one gets it.
That's the Devin Booker we've been looking
The Suns have
for.
closed the gap. Rockets by 3.
Booker with the drive and that left hand.
I'll try
Easy
to
basket, and then
sneak
I
a
just
peek,
love this shot
Robert,
at the
but
free
I'm
throw
married,
line.
which makes me
The midi.
partially blind.
Can't do it.
You know? Oh, man. Yeah, Devontae, he's just getting a little rest. He looked good out there, though. I'm pretty sure he was looking good. Durant. I hope Dunn hits like 2 more threes. He probably won't play. What am I thinking? That
You're
1 3
correct.
won't be enough to dissuade Bud from what he wants to do, but Boysing says nice. Book stepping up. He is, man. He's looking
Imagine working for Chick-fil-A being told, hey, I need you to go to the Houston Rockets game for the drop, but then make sure you get back to work. Okay. This is not a day off. Like you're there and then I'm going to need you to go back. Okay. Eduardo, go back and manage.
Are you talking about the Chick-fil-A mascot?
The
or-
mascot's been the employee that was clearly on the floor.
Mm,
They got picked to be there, but is also being told, oh, make sure you come back to work though.
hey, man, they're on the clock. Yeah, Royce.
I'm
has
pretty
not
sure.
been
I'm
good
pretty
lately.
sure they told him to put on the uniform and go to the game. I'm pretty sure he's there, not working.
They
Probably got
probably
the day
have a
off for it,
Chick-fil-A
but
in
still.
the building.
That too. You're probably correct.
We have a Carl's Jr. in our building. Yeah. So I bet you since they're in Texas, they got a Chick-fil-A.
That makes more sense. They got Chick-fil-A signs all over the place, so you're probably right.
Yeah.
So he probably is at work.
Mhm. They're like, we'll let you come in there and get a glimpse of the game, but you are working.
But you're on the clock.
Yeah, I don't know,
okay.
Metro. That's just, it's regionally, that's just kind of what they do over there. Like,
Yeah, sir. Shut up.
I could have seen it being Jack in the Box. There's a lot of good Jack in the Box.
Ain't nobody doing no Jack in the box.
Wow. Knight says, "Are
Jack
we
in the box.
scoreboard
Jack in the
watching?"
box ain't hit since 2007, bro.
Mm.
Actually, no. Jack in the Box was hitting when Mrs. Sundo was pregnant, bro. I tell you, bro.
She liked
dude,
them tacos, didn't she?
No, bro. You remember those munchie meals that were out?
Mhm.
That were just garbage food, right? Garbage.
Get
palate.
some mozzarella sticks. Get some
Bro.
Chinese food.
She wanted this particular Munchie Meal, and she loved it, bro. I mean, she loved it. And then the moment she wasn't pregnant, she absolutely hated that thing. That was the first time I had ever believed like food changes and mood swings do change, whatever. Yeah, because that was the first time I realized it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get you this Munchie Meal that you want. She's like, okay, and then she's like, this is disgusting. I hate it. And I'm like,
that's crazy.
So then I had to go back and get something different.
Yeah, and you see that, exemplified in his team's play in the
he's kind of cucked our mid-range game as well, depressed Bucks.
And defensive rating on the season currently number 3.
Fun fact, Bud once told Chris to stop shooting mid-ranges. Is that true?
Book gets blocked on the midi.
He told Chris Middleton, the midi master, to stop shooting mid-ranges.
Fires a 3-0, ball tapped out.
You can't rebound, bro.
Dunked back in.
The offensive glass every possession.
As you noted, #1 rebounding.
Beal off the pick and roll with Plumlee. Off the backboard and in. Give him it to him. Let's go. I'm so glad he didn't kick. For some reason, Plumlee picked and popped. Did you notice that? Like, what the fuck use are you back there at the three-point line, you dumb bitch?
Well, he probably just wanted to create space.
Look at him back there. You can't create space when you're Derek Chauvin Plumlee, because the defense isn't going to fall for that. That's like Oso dropping back to the three-point line. As soon as you see Oso at the three-point line, you say perfect, and you walk away and you go guard someone else.
20th game missed so far this year.
I didn't realize he was that far back.
Yeah, he was all the way back at like a deep 2, which is even worse if you're going to catch a shot and shoot. Oh! He just Shengooned all over the Suns' interior D.
Pause.
Pick and book. Get it back to Beal.
Bailed out with that foul
Beal,
call.
maybe you could cut in front of him to go help him out a little bit.
As they said, this is a Houston team. They defend.
Arch, good question. Where is Durant? Where is he?
Dunn was unable to get over there and get a hand on it.
Seven minutes left in the second quarter. This is the longest quarter of my lifetime. Oh, long 3 missed by Beal. Get Durant in the game, bud. Get Durant in the game, you fraud. Jalen Green, to the rack, stops, pops, fades away. No
I love Brady.
good.
Brady so much. Brady says, this content is fantastic, I would like to say.
Well,
I got Rivals installed.
let's go.
Just gotta get a squad.
I've dropped
How's
down
your-
because I keep playing new characters. I'm still plat 2, plat 3.
Still flat too. Ugh,
You know?
Be careful. You don't want to go back to gold. That'd be
I
embarrassing.
know. I keep teetering, but I gotta learn more meta players. You know, for the long run, it'll make me better.
Picks up the foul.
You know what you could do? Play quick play to learn.
I know, but it's not the same. It's not the same because not everyone is trying. No one's doing meta shit. No one's comboing ults. No one is waiting and grouping up. They're all feeding. So you can't really test yourself. Like Ryan Dunn can't test his three-point shot until he's in a full speed NBA
I love
game.
how you brought it back to the sun.
You always bring it back to Ryan Dunn, okay? You always bring it back. I feel you, Brady. Ain't no shame in it, Brady. Ain't no damn shame in it, bro. That's how it goes.
I think you said it too, Andy. Even with his diminished playing time, and
Fred Van Vlizel
it never impacts or affects
over to Shenguner.
And really,
Goons it over to Vliet. Back to Goon. Goon stops. Weird double step there with no dribble. Plum Dog, good
I just want to point
rebound.
out to you the reason why Shingun got to the rack so easily. Take a wild guess.
I missed it. Plumlee playing somewhere else.
Under 6 to go here in the half.
Beal too
Okay,
easy to the
Beal.
rim. He looked fast there.
That was really fast.
That's crazy for Beal.
Turning the corner and just going downhill.
I'm on console, Brady. I can do both with that F.
Eason, no good. Good rebound, Plum, you little B. You little mealy mouth son of a bitch.
Okay, Beal, it's your world.
Freaking lay from
he's
Beal.
He's freaking running the court today, bro.
By the way, can we start adding mealy mouth into our
yeah, we can add mealy
diss?
mouth.
I feel like Stone Cold's the only person I've ever heard say mealy mouth.
Yeah, he is the only one.
And he used to say it a lot.
Can we add?
What you want? You want SVP not to cuss? You want SVP not to be racist? What? Well, listen here, you little mealy mouth SOB. What? Beal getting to the rim a little bit. He's looking a little, you know. Wait. We shouldn't say that. We shouldn't say that. We shouldn't say it. Because what happens when you praise this man?
I haven't said anything. I've been making
good boy. Thank you. I'm making the mistake of praising him. And the Lord will reacheth down and smite him. Okay? Nice little pass to Plum. Oh, Plumlee, he almost threw it to the ref. Bull back to Tyus. Great pass from Bull. Great shot from Tyus. Great pass from Bull. Guys, we're 4.5 minutes away from our goal. We got 192 watching. Let's see what we're at. 68. We need 12 likes. And we're passing out 5 free memberships, 5 free channel membies by the end of the second quarter. Hit that like for us.
Francis says Marvel Rivals hard to get into. I only play COD and Fortnite. It's not hard to get into, but
well, you need to understand it's a it's a team game, and it's if you've ever played Overwatch, you'll fit right in. Like you'll get it right away. Damn it, bro! Durant gets slapped in the face on the pass, turns it over. Jalen Green wide open jumper, wide open. I'm okay with it because it's a 2, but how do you not have enough people to spread out enough to get to guard someone 10 feet from the rim?
Wow, Beal. Okay, Beal, this is that kind of game.
Don't say it!
I say it Morse code.
Thank you. Caveman Morse code. Oh, Plum Dog! Don't put your knee on his neck.
Okay, Plum.
He's fighting the urge. He's choking him out a little bit. Hey, bro, this could get Plumlee off of our court for a little while.
They are still trying to be locked on one another.
Okay, Plumlee.
I don't think that.
Is that an ejection?
Inviting him to a steakhouse in Chicago anytime soon.
Is that an ejection? Oh, he's freaking busted open on his eyebrow, bro.
Looked like he got a little cut over that eye.
And Adams is a guy, he's an enforcer. So he's going to get Plumlee out of the game. He doesn't care. He's out of the game. Plumlee's one of the most physical guys to defend against Houston.
And look, what?
I can't see either.
Come on, give us a replay, you cop.
What do we say before the game?
Oh, yeah. No excuse for us to have never brought him onto our team.
Plumlee and Adams getting together in the scuffle will be reviewed to see if it's potentially flagrant.
Or just 2 technicals.
You think it was flagrant?
Hello.
You think that was a basketball move?
This is a different version of Dancing with the Stars. As Adams, you can see, has both arms underneath the armpits of Plumlee, and then Mace tried to lock, and you could see Adams has his
Adams just has his hands locked around him. That's crazy.
So he couldn't release.
That's definitely instigating on Adams. You know what? I don't just because I don't like Plumlee. It's what it is.
With his hands underneath Plumlee, underneath his armpits.
Now look, like I said, this.
Hey, eject both them hoes, bro.
Has
eject both them.
Garnered a reputation for being able to be kind of pushed around a little bit. So I'm here
After
for it.
review, the ruling on the play is double technical fouls. Both Plumlee and Adams have been ejected.
Wow. Can you argue it?
Well,
No, you can't argue that, bro.
that part I'm not
But
here
at the
for,
end of the day,
because the
it's
Suns
weird because
already
like
down Nick Richards, that essentially becomes
because like when you look at it, bro, like Plumlee literally couldn't go anywhere because Steven Adams had his hands locked around like his back like that, like just wouldn't move. That's crazy. Now, I'm here for it though. I like drama.
Big minute night ahead for Oso Ighodaro, who's already got 8 minutes under his belt.
And Şengün has played a lot of center because Adams missed a lot of games early on, which gave Şengün an opportunity to get within the offense.
It's Oso time. It's Oso and Bol time, Gabe, because we literally don't have any other bigs.
Beautiful.
This is it. We're gonna see.
But tip of the cap to Mason Plumlee.
Brian says Bud just fell to his knees in a Walmart. Why? Why, Plumlee?
We see Bol playing a little bit more too.
Yeah. So Oso checks in. He'll join Jones, Bol, Durant, and Bradley Beal on the floor here.
I like this lineup though. Bol, Oso, and Durant.
To go here in the half. Bol winds up and fires.
Okay, Bol hits it.
What a big shot by the Suns coming out of that timeout, if you want to call it a timeout.
Green, Şengün, guarded by Oso. Looking to hand off the Green, back to Şengün, pump fake. Van Vliet for three, wide open because of a bad rotation there. He hits. Jones, back to Tyus. I'm going to pick from Oso. Exit. Tyus. Beal for three, no good. Rebound Şengün. Van Vliet bringing the ball up. Van Vliet. Brooks to Şengün wide open. Bad rotation by Bol.
Don't do my bully Bol like
this
that.
Is where the communication becomes paramount.
It was a bad rotation.
Especially for
Nice, KD.
They've not been on the floor a whole lot.
What about Green? Jalen Green's a good defender, bro. I didn't think he was. Tyus for three. Misses. Imagine that. Oso. Rebound. Gets the ball. Bol to Beal. Step
Hit it,
back.
Beal. That would have been so pretty. Good job, Oso. Good hustle.
You know, it was a nice save in the corner, but then everybody for the Suns on the weak side stood. That middle was wide open for somebody to cut to the basket.
Devin Booker will check back
Girl
in.
Drysdale talking about how the Suns refuse to cut. You know it's bad if she's saying stuff.
They've been told is take that three-point shot, so they stand and wait for the pass.
Bro, it's kind of fucked up that people hate Nurk that much. That Nurk tweet has 17,000 likes. People liked him falling on his head that much. I didn't even say it like that.
17 minutes. Bol couldn't get the spacing nearly. Threw it into the hands of Van Vliet.
5 seconds. Book to the rat. Getting ripped. Rip.
Seems pathetic.
That's tough, man.
That will go down as another Phoenix turnover. They're 8.
Don't worry, Robert. They're going to have KD play some 5. I bet you anything. KD will be playing some 5 today.
Şengün with 11. He's perfect in the field. There's a whistle and a foul and a drive to the basket there for Alperen Şengün.
Iguodala read the play really well, but he just swiped down so hard.
37 seconds left, 38 seconds left. How are we on our goal?
Great question. Let me go look for you because I haven't been paying attention.
200 watching now. Thank you, guys. 73. 77. We need 3 more likes before halftime for 5 free memberships.
It's hard to believe
Like button.
Help us out.
Oklahoma City just speaks to the wealth of talent that The Thunder have been
Free
able to
throw
collect
good
the last
for Shenguningham.
5+ seasons.
Beal, full speed.
Driving on Smith, makes contact.
Oh, man, I love his energy right now.
Beal's trying to-
Don't love
Beal's
that
trying to force
Bobo.
Nearly had the steal on Smith.
How could
Beal's
Bobo
trying to force
not
a 2
see
for
that?
1, bro.
Shengun tried to
That's the latest foul call I've ever seen, bro. The ball had already been rebounded when they called the foul. Unless the audio's
See if
off.
they look at that, the coaches.
Unless the audio's off. With playback, it's very possible.
Right.
Man, KD coming over, and the Suns are going to challenge this. Eh?
Let's see.
That's certainly
He might have got his
Right
wrist
by
or
him,
arm.
may have been. Have to maybe get another look at it. Couldn't quite tell if there was some contact up top on
Ruling on the
Shingu.
floor foul on Durant. The play has been challenged by Phoenix.
Comes to 22.7 left here in the half. Rockets leading by 7.
Why are they playing Big Pimpin' right now? Why is that the Rockets' technical music? Or offensive foul and
'Cause it's
replay
chill, bro.
music?
You know why? Love them. But I don't. Song's so dirty you can't even rap
Seriously,
it
I
for
was
real.
just thinking about the lyrics in my head. I'm like, damn, every...
You know
Well,
why.
okay. So is it a foul if when you go up to dunk, you're pushing with your other arm, blocking the defender off of you? Because that's what it looked like he did. Like he hit his off arm as Shengun was like trying to like clear space for the dunk. I don't know. They probably just let it
28
stand. I
points.
don't know.
When these two clubs met a month ago.
And only lost by 8 points. So, I mean, this is, again, with Beal and Booker in this game. And
After review, the offensive player grabs the shoulder of Durant on the drive to the basket.
Wow.
Therefore, the play has been overturned to an offensive
You like
foul.
my assessment, sir?
Wow.
You like my little slow motion assessment?
I like your slow motion assessment. I just can't believe they called it.
Retains the opportunity to challenge the rest of the game. They lose their timeout.
We need that. We need every little bit we can get.
Among those stunned here in the Rockets crowd.
well, this is
I want to just walk up behind Durant with some clippers and just
Facts, bro. I cleaned that up, dog.
and be like, "Oh, my bad, bro." But now that it's uneven, you want me to clean it up?
I would like to see Kevin Durant full ball with a thick beard like yours
13
truly.
points
He'd
here
look
in
like
the
a
half.
beast, like you. I was like, how do we say
Nah,
yours
he'd look
truly?
weird, bro. He'd look crazy weird.
No, he
He'd look like a
wouldn't.
freaking.
He'd look like a
Look at hermit. He's
badass.
so skinny.
He'd look like a badass, bro.
He'd look like a hermit.
No,
It's like his
He'd look
beard
like a
doesn't even grow in
badass.
full. You know what I mean?
That's
His beard's
true.
already
So never
scraggly.
mind. You're right. You're right. Beal step back middums. Yip,
Thank
yip,
you,
yip.
Beal.
Hooray.
The mid-range home.
Now, see,
I like
would love
that.
to see the
Please
Suns
no.
pick
Don't give up a bucket.
Van
Don't give up a
Vliet
bucket. Don't.
Van Vliet.
Woo!
Short.
East Mitchell says, "Yeah, that's clipping. Don't you disrespect me?" Or what? Or what? Is he gonna come in here with his burner account and comment on our video?
Resorts and casinos halftime
Like, or what?
You're watching Phoenix Suns
Like, what are we talking about here?
Arizona's Family Sports.
We're just talking about Buddy's hair. Okay,
All right, what-
he
what-
knows it.
What
He don't
the light
care
counter?
enough.
I'm rushing to the light counter right now. No late entries. 86 at least. All right, let's whip out these Membies.
Hey, after this, I got a question to ask you before we go to halftime synopsis because I don't even feel like talking about it.
Okay. You want to just ask it now?
Have you seen that little trend happening on the reels and the TikToks of everybody trying to do that Kendrick Lamar halftime Super Bowl dance, and it's about as bad as you remember the Running Man trend from about a decade ago? Do you remember the Running Man trend?
Yeah.
Okay, and you remember how you would see a bunch of people that look like you, your melanin type, doing it, and then they just made the trend not fun. That's what's happening right now with the Kendrick Lamar halftime dance trend.
The only person I think I saw doing a dance to it was I can't even think of her name now. But no, I haven't. I don't even have TikTok. Like I guess I have it, but I
said
never
reels.
use it.
I said reels. I said reels too.
I don't think it hasn't got. Thank God it hasn't gotten into
the halftime
the
dance trend is it's not fun. It's not good. Okay, it's about as bad as the Running Man, bro. You remember the Running Man trend? Metro don't remember because he wasn't even
he was
he's
still in diapers. He was in diapers.
2 or 3 when that trend came out.
Yeah.
But the Running Man trend was actually dope. That song still felt fire to this day. At night, I think of you.
I don't think I have seen it.
You don't remember that, bro? Oh my gosh, bro.
I mean, I remember I definitely remember the Running Man trend. No question.
Yeah, the Running Man trend. But the Kendrick Lamar halftime dance trend, you'll see it now that I've mentioned it. Because this is what happens. Facebook's listening to us right now. Our phones are right next to us. So it's going to pop up.
Zuck is smoking meats right now and listening to us, this conversation.
No, I'm just saying, Meta is listening to our conversation.
That's
AI.
Zuck. That's your boy Zuck.
Oh, you're right.
Who's in bed with your other boy now.
You're right. Anyway, looking at
5 Membies.
Statskis here.
Let's give out the Membies.
All right, get the 5 Membies out.
All right, 5 new horsemen. Pray it ain't that pissant J Metro.
Here we go. Anthony Proctor. Any Tree. Art and Booker edits. Chris P. And Asia.
Let's go. We got 5 new horsemen.
Asia deserves it.
Horsemen.
God's plan. God's plan.
Was that 4 or 5?
I don't know. Do one more just in case.
Good luck. Horsemen.
God's plan. Anyway, looking at the stats, I'm not. Hey, for real. Bradley Beal, 6 of 11 with 13 points, leading the team. Booker actually efficient with 10. He's a +6. Durant, 9 is a -4, I guess because of the turnovers, but he's 4 of 6. Once again, the lone eyesore in the starting lineup is, you guessed it, Royce O'Neal, 0 of 3. Now, he has 3 assists, he has 3 steals, he has a block, so he's contributing on defense somewhat, though I've seen a lot of offensive rebounds happen because he decides to not box out, but that's a different story. But, Soto, the Harlem Shake was the worst too.
Harlem Shake got really aggressive for a while there.
But, yeah, other than that, if we could just stop turning the ball over and stop giving our offensive rebounds, the story of our lives would be in good shape.
100%, man.
We are literally beating them in every other category minus free throw shooting.
Bro, Oso hasn't even taken a shot yet. I'm excited about this game, win or lose, the rest of the way, because I get to watch Plumlee free basketball. I get to watch my baby boy Oso learn on the job, and I get to watch Ryan Dunn play a little bit. That's exciting for me. You know? Now, are these like the backup dancers? Like if there's a hurricane and everyone gets swept away Noah's Ark style and then they need new dancers? Crazy. No?
What is a horseman and why would one want to be one? It's just the name. Just the name that we give to our membies, our membership people. Okay. Horseman. If you were here from the beginning of I guess you could say it's the beginning of SPP. The early days of SPP. We used to have this thing called Valley After Dark, okay, where after the game was over, we would stay up probably
way
longer
after.
than we probably should have.
It'd be like a whole extra hour of podcasting.
Maybe an hour and a half of just us
talking about nothing
nothing that's related to the game. Like we talked about anything and everything. And one of the things that we would do is I would introduce Gabe to
wrestling
promos, and that wrestling promo that you saw was a Jay Lethal Ric Flair promo. And some reason Gabe just ate it up.
It's the best promo of all time.
He ate it up.
Horseman is what Ric Flair's group of his like wrestling
the
group,
Four
Four
Horsemen.
Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
The Four Horsemen was the name of that group.
Yeah, but did they go all the way and say of the Apocalypse?
No, they were just the Four Horsemen. The Four Horsemen.
The greatest. Type shit. So then we're all horsemen. We're the horsemen of the apocalypse. It's not Sons related. I understand that. It's confusing.
It's a us related thing.
Brad said once a month bring back Valley After Dark. That could be fun.
I can't do After Dark. I can barely do dark.
That's true. So it would need to be like during a day game that you don't have anything to do after.
Valley evenings. Like, what are we talking about?
We'll just call it After Dark. Stu, I definitely want Reed Shepherd in a potential hypothetical Rockets trade. I feel like he would be like Colin Gillespie on crack cocaine and steroids and methamphetamines, but the blue stuff that Walter White was making, that Heisenberg shit. Damn, Jalen Dern. You see that? Look at this. Yam out. So yeah, if he's one of the players, yeah, Mirage Green too, but do you really think that they're going to let go of Green? Like, I don't know how they view him as far as like how he's got to be up there for them though. He's so good, bro. He's like a baby young unfinished Booker product. You know? But with way more athleticism than Booker. Way more. So, I don't know why they would want to get rid of him. Stu says Katie doesn't want to go to another super team. I mean, did he say that? Like, the Rockets would be a different type of super team. They're not a super team right now, so, you know, they're a, you know, naturally built, tough-ass team, and they would just be adding Durant, which could put them over the top. Maybe not. Didn't put us over the top. But also, we had to get rid of everything we built for him.
Great.
Presumably, the Rockets wouldn't do that.
It'd be an OG show. Is this a thing?
You have that uncomfortable feeling because you know who you're going up against. You know, and then boom, jump ball hit. You like, okay.
Hey, bro, how crazy would you go if LeBron, Steph, and KD were on one team, like in the next few years?
They would have to have so much youth around them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to make up for it.
With or without K, or
but good youth. It'd have to be
don't let me
good
say
youth.
that. Don't let me say that because LeBron will get hurt.
Stop playing with his son. All right? That's his effing son. All right? So he's allowed to he's allowed to tell everybody that he'll go play for another team for free as long as he gets to play with them. Then he gets to say that Bronny's better than a bunch of NBA players. Then he gets to be able to get LeBron brought to his team and no one else is allowed to draft him. But you can't criticize it. You shan't because he's his son. That's my son. Sad, bro. I don't even like Stephen A like that. I don't even like Sundo A. Smith like that.
Hey, chill out.
Because I'm more of a Gabeson Whitlock. Okay? What up, pre-rush?
I can't stand Jason Whitlock, bro. Like there was a period in time where I was starting to lean that way, and then I can't remember what he did. Like, and I was like, you know what? I can't do it.
If it makes you feel any better,
that's what I love about these guys.
there are things I would certainly change about him if I could. But you got to take the good
Now,
with the bad.
I came back a little bit for the Joy Taylor stuff because that was just hilarious to me.
The peanut butter skin and big cans.
Because his commentary on the Joy Taylor stuff was hilarious.
Spot on, too.
Hilarious.
Spot on.
And then dudes were like getting upset because he was like, "This is the reason why I wanted this lady on my show, but they wanted me to get such and such."
Yeah, he wanted Ramona Shelburne, a respectable, older, not sexy woman, because he respected her brain. Because he cares about a biblical worldview.
Oh, stop it. Stop it with that. Shut up.
Just saying.
Okay.
You know what makes me feel a little bit better? Remember we wanted Nick Nurse super bad, then he spurned us for the Sixers?
Yes.
Well, they suck, and they want his ass out of town.
Well, I mean, who's to say that wouldn't have happened here either, but...
I know, that's what makes me feel better about it.
At least we probably would have been healthier, though. Can we be honest about that?
I don't know. I mean, I would love to have been able to see what would have happened if you could go back in time, redo that. They get Budenholzer, we get Nurse.
No, it was Vogel and
Nurse.
Nurse.
Been like.
It's between Vogel and Nurse, remember?
Oh, you're right. You're right. Since we're still paying Vogue Daddy, can we tell him to come back in and be the coach?
Pretty cool, but...
Listen,
hear
Vogue.
me out. Or hear me out. You made all this hoopla about retaining Coach Fizdale's services. Why are we not giving him a chance? And then remember Coach Young. You made a big deal about that. We needed to retain his services too. And then what'd you do?
Let
him go to BYU.
Yeah. No, they're not willing to risk trying a younger up and coming coach, or like Fizdale's not young and up and coming, but I think that's the route we got to go. We have to.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You made a big deal about retaining him. Oh, we kept him, bro. We really need to keep him. He's a great coach. Then let him be the coach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get something to drink. Be right back.
Do you think? Game is almost.
Ernesto, thank you for the $2 super chat. Gabe, read it.
I will.
I tell you what to do.
Oh,
okay, you work for me.
Mountain America
shit.
Credit Union,
Yes,
the
sir.
exclusive home of the Suns card. And by FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Make every moment more.
Ernesto199 says, thanks for being the best coverage of Suns games. Thank you, Ernesto, man. Thank you guys for being here. All right.
Rockets in front along with our Emmy award-winning crew, our director, David Sushi King Hughes.
Beal looking okay today. What's his stat line? 6 for 11, but he can't hit a 3. If he could have hit a couple of 3s, we'd be looking tough. He'd have 19. We'd be slurping him right now, but I do like the way he's getting to the rim, hitting his middies.
Nick Richards, Mason Plumlee then gets ejected.
Speaking of Fizdale,
how can this team make up for their presence at the rim?
We just got to adapt. Oso's going to bring a whole nother level of speed and versatility. We'll probably have to play bowl at some 5 and some spread basketball, but you can't worry about what you don't have. You just have to play with what you do have.
Bradley Beal making his return, leading the way with 13 points. What has he been able to give you guys out there?
He's giving us pop. He's getting downhill. He's getting to his sweet spots. He's putting pressure on their 5s to move their feet. And that's something he brings to the game every time.
Fizz, thank you.
Got it.
Thank you, Fizz. Thank you, Amanda.
I don't feel like I'm tired of the Suns pre. I'm just numb. Like, it doesn't. I'm not.
Players in double figures.
I don't believe they're going to do anything
combined
anymore.
To go 14 of 18 from the field. That's Brooks, Şengün, and Green.
It doesn't hurt as bad when they play poorly because
also a step late and challenging, and that's going to put.
I've come to expect
Green at the
so like
line.
Everything in life is expectations. Everything. If you expect,
you're tuning in late.
If you grab a
Bud saw something
cup
there
of water and you drink it, but it's Sprite, you're like, ugh, the fuck? But
of the game.
if you think it's Sprite and you drink it, it's quite pleasant. Everything is expectations. Happiness is when expectations meet reality for most people. So my new expectation for this team is that they put up somewhat of a fight during games, but they, completely collapse in the third quarters. So when that happens, or rather during that's a foul on Oso. Well, maybe he kind of kicked out. Yeah, he definitely kicked out to cause that. Definitely. Appreciate you, Pissant J Metro. CMS, I think there's an argument that maybe, because a lot of players like let one leg go loose and kind of like glide out for balance when they shoot. Was it that, or did he kick out more to try to draw a 4-point play? I think you could argue it either way. Let's see what they say.
He hits the offensive player in the midsection. Therefore, it's a defensive foul. The challenge is unsuccessful. There will be 3 shots, and Phoenix loses their timeout.
I don't think the kick out was the most aggressive kick I've ever seen. So I'm okay with it. CMS said he should have just saved it. Either way, it's the last one. Yeah, but I feel like he's had a decent track record with challenges. Maybe I'm wrong. I'd love to get that stat from somewhere.
From 5 to 6 p.m. before the next home game, which is Friday, March 14th.
It's hard for me to be too mad at him.
You can enjoy select $5 beers and $7 wines. Get your tickets now at suns.com.
Yeah, Patty. Seriously, if they were able to end up going 43-38, it'd be pretty impressive considering that would only mean 3 more losses on the season.
But talking to Tony Brothers that was not in agreement with the call. Unfortunately, Andy, the Suns are now out of challenges. I thought it was an interesting challenge this early.
Dub Toker over here on playback earlier had said, "Where's Gillespie?" That's a good question.
The foul will go down on Oso, but the coaching staff clearly
they're going with Tyus off the bench.
No contact.
Feels like and only Tyus.
Replay center says otherwise. So
what up, Asia? Sundo's getting a dwink.
Yeah, and that's the hard part as far as when to call that replay. And like you said, pretty early in the second half.
Second free throw,
that's
good.
Going to affect them down the stretch with that no timeout or the challenge.
Yeah, and that will go down as a 3rd foul on Oso, so that may have somewhat factored into it. Again, if you're tuning in late, no Nick Richards tonight, out due to ankle soreness, and Mason Plumlee getting the start. Mason ejected along with Steven Adams.
Beal handling the ball, gets it over to Book.
Went full WWE.
Oso backdoor pass to Beal. Careful, gonna dribble it back out, gonna face up on Şengün. 10 seconds. Gets doubled because they knew he was gonna blow past Şengün. Book to the Riznak, hook layup, no good. Try to hook shot off the backboard, and no good. Jalen Green blows by Beal. Beal with a little bit of a bump, out of bounds. Asia, it was, we gave out 5 free membies, and you were a winner. You're a horseman.
Add to it, he's had 5 straight games below 20 points. But
the fact that
certainly appears
we got to come up with a better thing.
Breaking that streak as a Rockets team.
Well,
in here,
primitive caveman noises.
But they're honest, you know.
They're 7-2 here on the home.
As long as they're earnest.
Games, and they're in a stretch where 14 of 17 are here at home.
And this is where the stats don't matter. They are last in free throw shooting team as a team. And they have gotten
to Beal.
Been successful so far in this game. 12 of 13, 4 of 5.
How do you feel about Poppy, Gabe?
Poppy?
Mm-hmm.
What's Poppy?
It's a new brand of soda. It's actually pretty decent.
I would try it. I would try it.
Only has 5 grams of sugar.
I just have been off of soda for so long. It's not something that
I know.
desire that much.
I know it's, but you know, it actually has good ingredients in it. You know what I'm saying?
What a drop step up from Şengün, bro. If Oso could learn that move, that little drop step spin. Damn.
Big lead here at 10 now for the Rockets.
And O'Neal has not scored.
Durant versus Şengün. Here comes a double from Green. He kicks it over to Royce. Royce down to Ose. That was literally the exact same move, except he dunked out of it.
Defense and turned right back.
I know. You just said that. I wish Oso could do that.
What a move, Oso. Wow. We would never have seen that if it were for Bud. If Bud had a choice, he would have kept that hidden on the bench.
Wow.
KD and looking for an and one here for Dylan Brooks, who remains.
What up, Malachi?
From the field.
Oh yeah, he definitely got the double boot. It was an interesting fight.
We've seen throughout the season such light fouls called, and then
other
hard
times
fouls,
you see
they don't call it.
a lot of
Beal?
contact on drive to the basket.
Point Beal. Got Van Vliet on. That's barbecue chicken. Gets to the rack.
Beal turns the corner.
Goodness! Man!
Just, I don't know, the energy. This is the 4th game at the end of the road trip.
Final boss, Roy Maivia, 199 says, "Where's the girl that the Suns railed? We need her." LOL.
And they weren't railing; they were getting other services, apparently.
Booker on the drive.
You know who makes me absolutely sick to my stomach? Like, truly, I'm getting nauseous just thinking about it. Is that gross chick, that super whore that's got like unlimited dudes running through. Oh God, I feel so bad for her dad, bruh. Booker over to Royce, pump fake, good little shovel pass to Royce. Sorry, to Oso. That was nice. That was nice.
You know, certainly the Suns don't want to continue matching baskets. They've got to come up with some defensive stops.
I would try poppy grape flavor, Michael. That sounds good. Or orange.
Green rising up.
Green for 3. Which one you got?
I got orange right now.
So what I would say is switch to that. 100%. Don't drink regular soda. If you like that stuff, switch to that.
Or at least, no, we don't.
How long's it been?
Been there for a while. I mean, not by a while, I mean like 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Okay,
now,
by 3 months, you're going to go back and accidentally drink a regular soda, and you're going to be like, what is this fresh hell? This is insane. It's going to taste like you're drinking candy. And not in a good way.
Asia Robertson!
Whoa! I'll let Sundo read that. Or are you eating? He's eating. I'll read it.
Hold on, I got it.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Asia says, did you guys know Ryan Dunn has a brother in baseball? He's a pitcher for the Chicago White Sox. His name is Justin Dunn. Didn't know that. Gonna Google that. Kevin Durant and him was at a spring training game watching him. Also, how do you like your new quarterback on the Seahawks, Sundo?
I did know about his brother. It's insanely cool. But yeah, what about your new cube?
KD putting it down for 2.
You got a new cube, or is that still there's the speculations you're getting in?
No, we have Darnold now.
How many Sam Darnold jerseys have you bought?
None. I'll let you know later. I mean, I don't mind the signing. I understand why they did it. It's not like it's a long contract. It's only 3 years with a team option, so essentially 2 years. And well, I'll let you know. I think it's fine.
Thank you for the $50, Asia. That's huge. Appreciate the
Thank you so much.
donation. Now these dancers are, you know,
Well, it's Texas.
Glad you said it. Of course, Asia, we're glad you got it and not that.
I'm just saying, bro. Like,
Metro.
if I had a guess where the finest milkmaids were, I'd probably say Texas or California.
Very possible Phoenix, though. Phoenix has an ungodly amount of beautiful women, or so I've heard. We're talking the most elite of the most elite for some reason.
Most elite, he says.
Yeah, I mean, Malachi says they all mid-bops. Well, it depends. You go to San Antonio, you're going to get some biggins.
All them big women out there in San Antonio.
Okay? You're going to get the fatty boom baddies in San Antonio because the tortillas are too good to deny. Okay? The Mexican food is just so legit in San Antonio.
Bro, why y'all don't say Utah? It's definitely not Utah.
And San Antonio, it's not a walking town. It's a driving everywhere town. Everything is 30 minutes from everything else. So you're always on the highway. You're not walking around for nothing. Like Austin. There's a lot of walking in Austin.
Roy, $2 super chat says, so how ready are we to fire Bud? I'm ready.
I'm ready.
At this rate, I'm ready.
And such a shame. I know he had cancer.
Even though I still have reservations and say it might be player culture, but I'm willing to fire him again. Another coach. I'm willing to do it. Give me Fitzdale.
Oof. No good.
Give me Fitzdale.
Oso picking
Brian,
Rosso,
I actually like Fitzdale
down.
way better than I like Bud, if I'm being honest. I thought Fitzdale was dope in Memphis. Take that for data.
Durant gets it from Book, trying to control. He's got Dylan Brooks all over him, gives him a half spin, gets to the rack, floater, a little hard off the backboard. That looked like, to me, like it was still on the rim when he touched it, but whatever. They can't get to Green, open three. You heard the net tickle. You heard him tickle the twine. When did he coach for Memphis? I thought it was just New York.
I thought he coached in Memphis.
He probably did. He probably did.
And that is number 4 on Oso Ighodaro, who is forced into big minutes here tonight with no Nick Richards and now no Mason Plumlee as Van Vliet slow to get up.
Brady, I honestly don't think so because we've got 25 in playback right now.
Yeah, Memphis Grizzlies, 2016, 2017. That's where he had the famous take that for data line.
No, you look at back.
Might have one.
You see Ighodaro just stepping out too wide and Van Vliet getting caught on it.
Van Vliet.
Final game of this
over to Jabari.
Şengün getting tangled up inside with Royce O'Neal. There's a Rockets team that were Suns fans just a couple of nights ago when Phoenix was playing at Memphis. Memphis.
No big bag yet.
LA just ahead of the Grizzlies. Or the Rockets, I should say. Brooks.
Dylan Brooks doing all kinds of moves. Thank God that didn't go in. I would have thrown up in my mouth. Book. Back to Royce. Deep three. Short. Could see that the second it let go of his hand. Şengün. I want Şengün in a trade return.
Defensive rebounder, number 1 in rebounding, but they release a guy down court.
Bull, corner 3, heavily contested. Air ball. Might have gotten slapped on the wristy wrist. I don't know what that was. Sure hope he didn't just truly airball it. Durant with a block, rebounded by Bull. He'll bring the ball up. Gets it to Royce.
Beal outside, pacing the Suns scoring attack with 17. He gets into Van Vliet and will get the whistle and the foul. We'll see if they'll put him at the line. It would appear to be the case, and it will be. Suns just 5 free throw attempts on the night. Houston, meanwhile, 13 of 14. 81% shooter on the season. As we get a message from our friends at Chaz Roberts.
Chaz Roberts, ACM Plumbing.
The one where you're talking about Monty said, not gonna lie, I kind of regret firing Monty, even though he freezes Booker, but we were still winning.
Jock Landale checks in. Had a chance to.
I don't miss Monty too much, but if we could have kept Monty and Chris Paul, that was a coaching duo right there that we didn't realize we had.
Maybe he froze Booker for a reason.
I don't know. That was just one. But if you were to give me the freezing Booker out versus playing Mason Plumlee all game, I think I would take what we had. And that was a nice layup there by Dylan Brooks. Good left hand.
KD just enough to use that left side, use the rim to help protect the ball.
I mean, he just knew that Booker had a tendency to shoot too much, and it's like, hey, you can't be shooting all the time.
17 in that run, and he's got 15 so far here tonight.
Book whips it and gets fouled by Brooks.
I don't know what was worse, freezing Booker or the trend that always happened where Ayton would go off and have 10, 12 shots
in the first
half and then would never touch the ball hardly ever again in the second half. I never understood that. I don't know what was worse, that or Booker being froze.
Dunn down to Durant. God, it feels so good to see Dunn out there. Durant getting ripped by a double team. Van Vliet. Jock Landale in the game. I took the walk to Landale. Oh, we missed him.
Van Vliet will just pull it back out.
Dunn versus Jock.
Dunn gets matched up on Jock Landale down inside.
Dunn boxing out Jock so that Bull can get the rebound. I love it. Bull crossing up on Jock. Whips it back to Dunn. Dunn over to Durant smartly, wisely. Durant for Thrizzle. Gizzle. I like that. I like that three. I'm tired of acting like I don't. Okay? You look like you're doing a commercial for it when you drink. You had the label facing the camera. The only thing that was missing was you saying, wow, that was refreshing. What is this? Oh, it's Poppy. Orange flavored. Available at your nearest Target.
And his parade to the free throw line the last couple of times.
Get at us, Poppy. All right, we'll shuck and we'll jive. We'll shuck and we'll jive.
Attacking style, getting downhill for Jalen Green. This will be free throws 8 and 9.
After
single-handedly has more free throw attempts.
I like drinking a Poppy after a long, stressful Suns basketball game.
He came out of high school at a prep school out of Napa, California.
After a long day at the factory.
And then I'd be like, my favorite flavor is orange. What about you, Gabe? And you're like, I love the gray, purple, and orange.
You're like, after a long day of work in my Crocs, show your Crocs, trying to get a couple of commercials in at a time. I'll tell you, Poppy really refuels me. Durant double teamed. He had Bull wide open at the three-point line.
Do you want to know one of the worst habits I have taken from this podcast into my real life instances that nobody understands? The primitive cave
grunting. Oh yeah. Yeah, I catch myself doing it at the gym
all the time, bro.
I'll be at the gym getting ready. Oh, Eason for three. I'll be getting ready to like, I'll load up the bench press with like the most I'm going to do. And as I'm getting ready, I'm like listening to music, and I can hear myself through my headphones going as I'm like bracing myself to start. And then through the lift, finish it. That's what we need to mix in more. More tool time. Tyus, beautiful pass from Bookie over to Bull. Do something, Bull. Ay! Not that, Bull!
Third quarter collapse. Third quarter collapse. Third quarter collapse.
Dylan to Green. Screen from Jock. Downhill. Dunn and Bull stop the dunk.
Be like at church or whatever. Somebody will say something and I'll go.
But bro, the funniest part of that is, I bet you they feel what you're. They understand. It's not like it doesn't make sense to them. They get it. They're not recognizing it for what it is, you know.
They're like, I'll be saying so. I'll be like,
Sons Award winner, the Greater Good PHX. Awarded $5,000 as part of First Bank's Empowerment Award.
Raphael, he might be like, he keeps getting better and better, and he's way more explosive. So, you know, at some point, I look for him to.
Robert tries to check my doggy killers for a walk and come back to this meltdown.
Left here, Andy, the Suns.
That's funny.
He goes,
trailing by 11.
But it's perfect for like, it's like when Katie tells me to take the trash out. Like, don't forget to take the trash out. Which means I might not. You know, probably won't. And she'll be like, do we make that damn noise? Say yes. Which is like, now I'm scared of you. The threat is scaring me. Okay? It's only a matter of months before I'm served divorce papers, is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay?
I get Katie's like, Gabe, take out the trash.
There's that one too. Like, what?
Next week.
Yeah, you fucking heard me.
Here, the Western Conference.
It's having a whole new sorts of communication. Or means of communication.
Wives hate it,
bro.
Okay, they hate being responded to like that. Asia had said, "Gabe, you guys are funny or are crazy, as same as the Sports Fury." I appreciate that because those guys are tough to live up to. You know,
they're good people.
Great.
Okay? There were good people there.
Both sides. All right, listen, there's good people on both sides of this, all right? I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white supremacists. They should be condemned. Which, of course, he didn't say, if you watch the short clip. Okay?
Well, under 2 minutes left to go in this quarter.
Don't worry, you're still trying to sell me a Tesla, so.
Well,
I'm not okay with that.
If I had to imagine, what I think is happening is there's a coordinated effort to target Tesla. Their stocks are way down because he's helping Trump. So Trump feels bad. He's like, let me come speak for you since you working for me is ruining your business.
Yeah. That's a fact because his demographic's definitely that demographic. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but it used to be a Democrat car, bro. Like
That's
2 years ago, shit was I care about the environment.
That's what I'm saying. His demographic was definitely the left side of the left side of the spectrum, bro. So that makes a little bit more sense.
Now you see Eason, third year.
Ain't nobody mind no Chevy electric cars, I'll tell you that.
He's averaging career highs this year.
Yeah, they're still years behind, I guess.
They're not years behind. They've been trying. It's just their customers ain't going for it. Last year they were making a big deal about it. That's why we went on strike for the most part. It's like, we're going electric, and we're like, well, if you're going to go electric, you need to start making. You're not about to take all these jobs overseas. You're going to give us, you're going to make all these jobs in America, right? That was like a big reason why we went on strike. They're like, okay, we'll do it. That's part of the agreement. And now all of a sudden they're like, we're not making electric vehicles anymore. Like they've toned down their electric vehicle stands.
Yeah.
Yeah, Suns 53 field attempt.
Yeah, there's not as many like benefits to make electric cars like there were. Like the government was doling out.
Yeah,
yeah.
Zambuke, Plumlee got ejected.
Oh! Şengünür though, bro, I want him so bad. I'll massage him for free.
Gillespie.
He's so good, bro. We need a center like that to go with Book.
Did not play in that first
An
half.
engine of his own, you know?
Usually when he comes into the game, he makes something happen.
Andrade, yeah. Andrade. El Idolo. If you know the reference, let me know.
No. You know I don't. Because it sounds like anime.
Houston's made it for Durant tonight. He's 8 of 11, very efficient.
Swinging around.
No, Holiday! We're not going to win this game, are we?
Shot 44%.
Do we have a Fugazi in us?
37%, almost 38%.
Perhaps.
Yeah, it'll be in the fourth quarter. And then we'll lose again.
And a quick correction on the clock as we...
Asia, I swear, I don't think I could name one Chicago Cubs player on their roster. I don't think I can name one current one. Like, that's how disconnected from the Cubbies I am.
Yeah, lots of time. They're under single digits.
Green to Şengün, out to Brooks. Thinking about a yumper. Drives, pumps, spins. Ripped by... Oh, they're going to give him a call.
Making contact with the arm of Dylan Brooks, who goes spinning into the baseline.
Yeah, he tried to grab that ball, and KD was playing nice defense and getting.
You know they're on a 3-game win streak right now.
What to do.
Who?
Rockets. They've been playing good.
This is what's been
Let's say, because we sure aren't.
The Suns have continued to put Houston at the free throw line.
Brooks has a quiet 15 points.
As Suns conversely 7 of 9. Brooks,
hey, Gillespie's in the game.
Second and third free throw attempt. Shooting
with Tyus Jones.
That'd be hilarious, but...
What?
Like, the Suns going to be the 10 seed and will beat OKC to make it to the second round. KD averaging 50 points per game. Watch.
That's the most fantastical.
That'd be wild.
You know, one of the veteran voices on this team, along with Fred VanVleet, who is now in his 9th season. Brooks in year 8.
Kind of does feel like that.
Juan, imagine this. Imagine if you were a Suns fan and you went into a coma after that finals run.
You wake up and you're like, what are the Suns doing? You're like, we traded for KD. We did? And how many championships do we have? Yeah. Settle down. Okay.
Exactly, bro.
Can we get some peaches in here for my guy? He's gonna need to eat something. Listen, we got KD, and we also got Bradley Beal. Oh, my God! Calm down! This isn't going where you think it is. That'd be bad.
That'd be hilarious. Asia $5 super chat says, Gabe, I need to ask, when the Cubs won the World Series in 2016, did you cry? I don't even think.
I didn't cry. I was watching it. I watched it, and I was just shocked because
I was angry.
Were you?
Yeah,
man.
As a Cardinals fan,
over 100 years.
Don't matter.
Man.
Don't matter.
You know?
Don't matter. As a Cardinals fan, you know, I did not want that to happen. I needed another 20 years out of that 110-year run. Just for y'all to feel like garbage for another 20 years, bro.
What do the Cubs ever do to you?
They're the Cubs. That's what they did to me.
Wow.
Cardinals-Cubs rivalry runs deep.
Wow. I mean, I feel like as a Cubs fan, I've never really had the luxury of caring about that rivalry because we've always had so many bigger problems.
Yeah, like never winning a World
Exactly.
Series
So it's like
bad.
I never really had a time to, like, if anything, it was kind of like
this is definitely the first time of a franchise that I root for that's definitely got the big brother position in the rivalry, right? Like every other team I root for, Seahawks, they're definitely the little brother when it comes to other rivalries in their division, minus the Cardinals.
I always thought the rivalry was really cool because to me it represents, I know it's a lot bigger, but to me it represents McGuire-Sosa.
McGuire-Sosa. Who won that one though?
I know, I mean but still with Sammy, baseball had been very, very good to him. Okay? I mean, he just was not the gigantic lumberjack.
Now he got that vitiligo.
Now bro looks like a ghost of himself.
Literally.
I don't know, Malachi. I shoot threes. Big. Kind of a Roddy, you know?
Yeah, Asia. I live in Missouri.
Royce getting swarmed by tiny Fred Van Vliet.
So Iguodala way outside. Shot clock again winding down. KD with the dribble pull up.
Oh, drop! Damn it! Dude, they had 4 people rebounding at the same time. Did you see that? Maybe 5. We could learn a lesson there.
Was part of that Raptors.
Walk Landale floater, no good over Oso.
Down the rebound on the Landale miss.
Royce corner 3 over Walk Landale, not even close. What is he now for 3? Did we pull him out? Yeah. Ryan Dunn. How far behind is the game from
Aaron Holiday?
The ESPN cast?
I don't know. This team is pathetic to watch.
Yeah, Oso did a nice job blocking out, but like you said, those loose balls is just like the Suns are a step slow.
Done back in.
They need to quietly reintroduce steroids to baseball.
Smith fires the long 3, spins out. Durant with a rebound.
Baseball doesn't need steroids. They need to freaking lower the mound and turn off that defensive shift, which you're about to do, by the way.
Ooh, good rebound by Oso. Uh-oh. Yeah, I got to admit, I tinky twabbled. Katie, I mean, I don't know if you're hungry, but I hadn't cooked anything, and I won't be able to for a while.
He wants some Poppy.
Easy with a pass. Holiday couldn't control, but somehow.
Top of the key, Van Vlizzle pulls the thrizzle. Long re-bizzle. Durant, Euro in 3. It's a good foul on Van Vliet to not let him finish that and make it an and one. I'll tell you that.
First free throw attempts of the night for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, nice defensive stop by the Suns. They got out on the break situation, and Van Vliet.
Dude, the Mavericks are getting screwed.
Make that layup.
Mavs fans, at least, not the franchise. The fans.
Right. Strong Boy Tess says we just lose to.
She says,
any
order
and
something,
everybody.
or we have pizza. At least she can make a decision.
Yeah, well, we don't have pizza because I ate the majority of the pizza last night. Okay.
Usually when I ask Miss Sundo what you want, I don't know. Like, oh my gosh, are we going to do this again? What do you want? It's like one of those things where it's like, as a guy, you really, like, you can literally eat anything. Literally.
Oh, just tell me Ryan Dunn block off the backboard. That's some good defense. But we don't like
Like as
defense
a guy,
in Phoenix.
as a guy, you can be like, just tell me where we're going. I already got my order in mind, right? Miss Sundo's like, I don't
nice
know what
walk
I want.
pass. Back down 10.
She says just order something. Gets Wingstop. All he wants is Wingstop.
He worked.
All
10.
he wants is
I
Wingstop.
slept 10 hours. All I want is Wingstop. How long did you sleep, squid? Beal going to the rack.
Can't get the finish, but will get the foul. So Bradley Beal at the charity stripe.
My pickiness is just like I don't want to have to eat the same thing that I just had. I'd like to.
Oh man,
put
what a
time
first
in between.
world problem to have.
You know, we got enough restaurants around
What a
here.
first world problem to have, you know. Little kids in Africa, you know, wish they could have choices. Gabe.
We're
Well,
going to get a challenge from Udoka and the Rockets.
And I can say that because my buddy just got back from Africa and he was telling me about how he had to take a shower, and the only way he was able to take a shower was there was a bucket, and a little kid had to freaking get on a bike and get water and put water in the bucket for him to take a shower. So, Gabe,
where my mind went was way more racist than that. I thought he was going to say the only way you can take a shower is from an elephant spitting.
how's that racist? That's just how's that racist? That's animal
Because
cruelty.
it's so fucking. It's just too much. I'm cramping. That's some fucking Fred Flintstone shit.
Yeah, that's a Flintstones, bro.
Man. Like, I don't know why I would think that's what you were gonna say. Why would
I don't
you
know
ever
why
say
either.
that?
That's just crazy.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's definitely a foul. He pushed him on the shoulder as he was doing his layup. Get out of here. What are they looking at? All right, baby. I'll check and see. I mean, I'm not even like starving right now or anything. I just
Get the Wingstop.
Dude, I'm so done with Wingstop.
Okay.
Because there's a place here.
If I could find me a fire wings place in the area, which
I
there
could
are,
find fire wings,
and if I could get the salt, the sweet
perfect.
chili sauce from Pizza Hut, I'm telling you, that sweet chili sauce from Pizza Hut changed my life.
Sounds like it. Sounds like you're a better man now for having had them. It sounds like you leveling up in a video game, you know?
Rockets in front 90-80 with 9:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's time now for the Chaz Roberts cool play. Chaz Roberts serving you since 42. Oso getting big minutes tonight.
Yeah, good ball movement by the Suns, and O'Neal finding Iguodala down low. 4 points, 5 rebounds, bringing some energy.
No Nick Richards tonight. Mason Plumlee ejected after 13 minutes.
After review on the drive to the basket, Landau is going from A to B when the contact occurs with the shooter. Therefore, the challenge is unsuccessful. Phoenix will be on the line for 2 shots, and Houston has lost their ability to challenge for the rest of the game, and they lose their timeout.
Going from A to B.
Well, a screen, a little bit of bump.
A little bit of body.
Iguodala
No
kind of
problem
pulls
there.
Landale up.
It happens.
And Beal's so good with that left hand.
Yeah.
Your boy Jock.
I miss Jock.
19 for
Remember when we had backup white centers that we liked and didn't hate their absolute guts?
I mean, which ones?
Just backup centers, period, that we loved, like
Jock.
Sticks, and Biombo. I'd die to have that 3 back. Kaminsky.
Well, yeah, you go back to the game Monday night against Memphis.
Sarge.
They lost.
Wario!
From 3.
Why do we always got to get rid of the good ones?
While making at least 23.
So I just got a text message. Hi, this is Olivia from Texas Research. can you please share your opinion on a survey? I'm a Kamala fan. Send.
Young, athletic.
That keeps me safe.
He will be vital to
Smith.
whatever playoff run they're able to put together.
Lots of hezzies. Drops it off to Walk for the and
Jock Wendell, oh my gosh.
The hard part is you see the matchups, and Houston really doing a good job forcing Phoenix to make those switches, which puts them in a difficult position as far as who they're defending them.
So we haven't really launched our fake comeback yet, but we're getting
Be able to
close.
fight through a screen when it's not a good screen.
No one knows, Super. No one knows what this team's defensive principles are. We don't have any.
That was the question. What are this team's defensive principles? The only principles that he preaches is playing random.
Also, not to be a jerk, but I want to be a jerk right now. Still principles, right?
Trying to get by Book. Easy on the drive. Swings the pass out to Van
Vliet 3. No good. What a snag by Ryan Dunn.
E-L-E-S, not P-L-A-S.
Did that not look like a big man snagging a board?
E-A-L-S. That's a pulse.
Oso pick and roll so. Nice pass
What?
over to Dunsky.
Now I have
Dunn
this weird thing in my head.
gets
A
ripped.
defensive principle.
Beal saves it. Beal puts it back in.
Is your
Fugazi
principal
comeback
play?
underway.
Is your principal play basketball game?
My principal?
You spell principal like the school principal, not like principal like discipline. So now I'm thinking, just your bald-headed principal playing defense in a tie, suit and tie, freaking Paul Heyman style.
These are our defensive principles. Book and roll, shoots the 3, top key, no good. I guess the Fugazi hasn't started. Van Vliet to the rack.
It's not ever going to start this rate, bro. It would have had to start sooner. Yeah, it's GG. We can't even start the Fugazi comeback.
Oh, man, all I'm asking for is a fake comeback. I ain't asking for much.
Little guards know how to go inside like that, but that's a tough one to give up for the Suns.
Timeout on the floor. Houston in
Defensive principle. Just imagine Paul Heyman, ball hair with the horseshoe, suit and tie, just out there on the court, just freaking.
I watched Undertaker versus Kane. Have you seen the A&E wrestling documentaries?
Yes.
Watching, I'm almost about halfway through Kane and Undertaker. Pretty good.
Yeah, and he does some good work with their
with y'all's
WWE
Freddie
stuff.
Prinze Jr., your boy. I didn't know he was a wrestling writer for a
He's
while.
a freaking nerd. He's a nerd, period. Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah.
He knows all about Star Wars, wrestling guy. Like,
Y'all's Freddie Prinze. You know who I never liked as a wrestler was Boss Man.
you like Big Boss Man?
No. Like, I think they needed to let him win some matches to make him more believable.
He became a jobber.
No, I get it. But it's like, you know, because he was like a police officer with a baton and everything, and like kind of like almost looked like a guard in jail or whatever. You know, Vince would use him to fight his battles for him. But that's just like, that's not believable unless I see him whoop someone else's. I've never seen this dude win. So when your answer to Stone Cold is, tonight you're fighting the Boss Man, it's like, you mean the guy that loses just as much as Gilbert? Like, why is that a threat? I feel like it would have made the story better if his jobbers could have won every once in a while. You just always knew automatically they were going to lose. You know, I guess I should be a writer.
Have you gotten to the Teddy Long? The Undertaker.
His like
Teddy Long.
Is that what his name was?
When he was GM.
You're not talking about Paul.
Hold on,
Bear.
player. No. Teddy Long. The GM of SmackDown.
He's been very aggressive.
I don't remember him being GM. Hold on, my dog's going brazy.
That means Katie's there with your pizza.
And leads the team with 23 points.
As you just say, because you didn't decide on a food item, so now you're getting pizza.
15 plus points now in 9 of the last 11 games. And 20 plus points in now 6 of those with the 23. And he's been so efficient all season long, you know, shooting 50% from the field.
Booker inbounds.
Yeah, I already see the Suns.
Bradley, Beal.
O'Neal is 0 for 5. Beal is 0 for 4. Booker's 1 for 4. But they can shoot the 3 and get you right back in.
We saw Book get going.
Oh my gosh, Booker.
Fourth quarter, yeah, tripped up, lost the balance. Back come the Rockets.
Yeah, 17th turnover for the Suns.
As we said, they had 18
Like, at some
last time they
point,
played here a month
we
ago.
got to go on a streak, right?
Brooks using that big body.
Like, at some point, it's got to get better, right? I keep waiting for it.
Dylan Brooks. O'Neal turns the corner, scoops it inside to Oso.
You keep waiting
That was
on
a
it.
dangerous pass.
Oh my gosh, this team is just
Tight corners.
uninspiring, bro.
Well, you know, down 13. We got time for a Fugazi.
Yeah, it hasn't been able to
That
get
was special. Okay.
Where's the defense? Come on, I'm a 1-on-2
I mean,
He was
wowie.
expecting some help that was not there.
Why is there a restaurant called Velvet Taco?
I don't know. That sounds very
Ran to the drive, swings it out now to Booker. Racing
inappropriate.
past the defender. Extra
I ain't
possession
ordering
for
from
O'Neal.
that sus-ass
Skips it to
place.
Durant, touch pass, Brooks.
And he yoinked it short, bro.
Booker trying to get the
Unbelievable.
tie on Eason, but unable to do so.
Skip pass to Dylan. Working on Oso. Little tween hezzy drive. Hook shot is good. Little floater is good. That one hurt. I'm big enough to admit that one hurt. It cut me deep.
Well, getting back to the left hand, gets
Oh my God, that went in.
Gets it up off the window with a finish and
Wow.
a foul. Tough, high degree of difficulty on that make for Devin Booker.
Yeah, Booker sees the lane wide open again, being able to use that left hand, but you know he goes right into the.
You know
Yeah, Jose, I had an idea this morning. I was thinking about some future video ideas, like during the off season. Why don't we should do? Well, I mean, it's hard to do that, but I was like, we should do like.
I know that this is one area that I think.
I don't know how well they'll do.
really wanted to
I might do it on my own.
improve.
Do like just freaking mock off seasons.
Yeah, he improved his free throw shooting from last year. 89% coming into this.
A timeline. What happens if we just decide to keep it all together but fire Bud?
In the weirdest way.
Green, he's had the big
In the
night with
weirdest
29.
way, bro, I don't even hate that idea all the way. Like, part of me sees that as a viable
But that's what I'm
option.
saying. You could literally say there's 3 different timelines. Actually 4 if you really want to. There's a world where we just fire Bud, keep it all together, and then keep the 2 draft pick. There's a world where we trade KD, get some draft capital, go that route. There's a world where we trade Booker and go that route. There's a world where somehow we can trade Beal and Oso and go that route. And there's a world where you can trade KD and Booker. You know what I mean? Like there's a bunch of freaking timelines you can go down like during this offseason.
From the field for Alperen Şengün. Let's get a message from our friends at Kia.
Come on, Beal.
Braggsy, I know Booker won't be traded, but still, it's just fun to have a timeline and think about it. I know Booker's seen as he is the franchise player for the Suns if you think about it.
25 points.
Yeah, that's like a 3-part video, so that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Final Boss Roy says, so are we officially eliminated from the play-in? I don't know. Are we?
Şengün inside.
No, not even
I
close.
think so. We got
There's
plenty of time, right?
Plenty of time. We just,
Yeah, like I didn't.
They don't show enough fight
to
to be able to do it, you know? Unless all of a sudden they hit their stride and they're like the last 12 games, they're just a good team.
And that's
But how
also
silly
effort
do you
working hard.
feel even thinking that that's possible? You know.
Green draws a double team, looking for help, finds Brooks, touch pass Şengün.
Shengu, how you like
What
that?
a pass from Şengün,
How you like
bro.
my boy
It's
Şengün?
nuts.
That's
my guy.
If you ever watched it play, you might find
Oh, nice pass from Oso. Finds Book over to an open Tyus for three.
Fires the wedgie.
Yeah, that was a behind the back pass. Up in the air, turns his body.
Tyus Jones just shot a three, guys,
Down low on baseline.
and it got wedgied between the rim and the backboard.
Stymied it.
That's 7 assists for Şengün, by the way.
I think he could have shot just as good if he wasn't looking at the rim. I don't even know what he was looking at. He must have been looking at the defender in front
You
of
can
him.
take our reaction and turn that into a TikTok or an X, bro. The way we both just took our headset off, like.
Tyus, quick pass over the floor to Royce, who quickly gets it.
Just put Gillespie in at this point, bro.
The rangy defender, Jabari Smith.
I trust him
trying to jam
more.
up Book, pushes him back outside of the perimeter. O'Neal passing up the catch and shoot three, gets it to Oso on the drive. Dribble it off his foot, turnover Phoenix.
I'm looking, I just don't see much, you know.
Yeah, offense has just been tough for the Suns tonight.
I'll find
I'm
something,
sure
maybe.
they'll make some adjustments when they go back home and play Sacramento on Friday.
All right, Green bringing the ball up. Suns down just 16. This is where we want them. This is where we want them. See, there's a steal.
That time Beal was
Tyus.
in front.
Over to Book. He's going to shoot that thing. He's going to hit that thing. Back down just 13, right where we want them.
Right where we want them,
19 now
huh?
for Book. Şengün on his way to the basket, grab.
Good foul by
O'Neal.
Royce.
That stops the clock. with
Stopped a free
3:33
dunk.
to
Maybe you
go.
get lucky and they miss a free throw.
And it's been so tough because it's been Durant, Beal, and Booker, which you love that the big three are scoring, but you're looking for that other player stepping up. Obviously, Plumlee out of the game, and O'Neal has struggled with his shot. He's 1 of 6, 0 for 5 from threes, and trying to play tough defense. But, you know, was it Bobo? Was it going to be Tyus Jones? Somebody's got to else come up with points.
First free throw is good.
5 guys in double figures.
Book on the bench, 37
So,
minutes, and
is this the game that gets Bud fired?
imagine, unless the Suns can make a push here,
Is that too early?
his night might be done.
Well, you go up against a young, good Rockets team, and this is what you guys look like.
Well, that's just no block out.
There's
That's
another
no
offensive rebound off of a free throw, bro, by the way. Oso with the beautiful block on the dunk. But, you know, Bud don't like that. Bud's not about that defensive stuff. Tyus, pick and roll with Oso. Shoots the three. Nope. Left it short. Gillespie's in the game, but he's in there with Tyus. He needs Tyus' supervision to run the offense. Because we need 2 tiny little guys out there. Because 2 tiny little guys is better than none.
Bud waved the right flag.
Well, it's a young group that has had a
Dunn
chance
coming
now
into
to
the
play
game.
together the last 3 seasons, and you can see some of that chemistry beginning to reveal itself. And with Ime Udoka, as Tyus able to get
Tyus hits a
floater on
buzzer-beating floater. I don't hate that.
11 for Tyus coming off the bench tonight. Here's Green.
Oh, so tries to get a one-handed rebound. Can't.
The rebound, but his last touch by Şengün.
Yeah, Green just maneuvering inside the lane. And
Hey, Ty in the game. Let's get all the tiny little point guards in there at the same time. Bud, you're a genius. You, sir, are a genius.
Looks like they've got some good looks at the basket.
You, sir, no ball. Okay.
Teddy, $5 super chat. Why was KD the one who got pulled with 5 minutes? Everybody got pulled. It was Booker, KD. Now Beal finally got pulled.
Taita had
Appreciate you, though, Teddy. Teddy Ruxpin.
Teams met last month. Easton with a rebound. On the drive.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I
You
just
got to
feel like
love
that's
it.
definitely an offensive foul, but whatever.
Definitely.
Easton stayed
Definitely.
with it and eventually able to get the foul.
Yeah, they
Definitely
just, not have
a
grip
foul,
on
but
the
okay.
ball on the offensive
Oakley
end.
dokley, neighbor
You know,
Rooney.
it's that energy
Type
that
shit.
Houston brought to this game tonight.
The fact that he got away with that shove, dude, is like the refs just being like, look, we are sorry. We do apologize, but we got to go home. We can't watch this anymore. What y'all are putting on the floor is, well, it's an affront to basketball.
Dallas.
Hey, D. Lee in the game.
And the players know too, K-Ray, that it's just
What we wanted.
We got to pick up the wins. We can't worry about whatever else anybody else is doing.
Osa with the rebound.
East at 15 and 10, so nice double-double for the third-year wing out of LSU. Damian Lee.
D. Lee over to Dunn. Dunn. Fouled on the pull-up. They don't call it, but at least they're going to say it was out of bounds on Holiday, which honestly I think it would have been out of bounds on Ryan Dunn, if anyone. They just knew the right decision was to give it to the Suns because he fouled him. They didn't want to call that. Type shit. Oh, Gillespie going to the line. I just found an Asian restaurant called Special Noodle.
Sacramento's been playing well.
Very highly rated.
Uh-oh.
All of the menu is in Chinese. So you know it's going to be good.
I learned Mandarin.
At that 9 spot just ahead of Dallas.
What does Iron Fist say when he uses his ult?
Bro, I don't even know.
Idle tonight.
No clue.
Oklahoma City knocked off Boston, 118-112. Memphis in a scrap with Utah, leading by 2 late in that one.
Well, we didn't even get a Fugazi comeback.
I told you, wouldn't.
That's insane, bro. They always give us a fake comeback.
Phoenix will get Sacramento on the
It's like they don't care about us anymore.
They will play at Golden State
You know?
tomorrow night. Not much of a road game. Just
Pull up, Colin. Pull up. Pull up. Ooh! That was a nice alley-oop, I'm not going to lie.
And he's come in and had a nice game.
8.6 rebounds.
Got an opportunity with Richards out, Plumlee then having to leave.
I don't know, man. I might go to the gym and play some basketball before I eat.
The Rockets will 23 and 10 here on their home floor, and it'll also be
Done. Rebound, 31 seconds. Do something, Done. Beautiful Hezzy, fouled by Landale. Hey, there's some rim pressure.
getting downhill.
You know, there's some rim pressure.
Well, Ryan will get himself to the free throw line for the first time tonight.
And that play right there by Ryan Dunn, he is going to get better with his left hand. He'll learn as he becomes more mature and in the league longer, that left hand, like we've seen with Beal and Booker, how effective they are in using that left.
Well, you think back early in Book's career when he injured that right hand, Annie, and
oh, missed the free throw. Gillespie kicks it out to D. Lee.
Knock him down one.
Hits a three, Lee.
Kevin Durant coming in averaging 27 points. Fell to 19 tonight.
Holiday getting swamped. Dunn almost gets a steal, causes a travel and a backcourt. Both referees say, nah, bruh, we ain't doing all that. We ain't blowing this whistle. Y'all could punch each other in the face. We're not blowing this whistle down the stretch. Sundo simp norpsis.
What do you want me to say, bro?
Well, let's start with this. Does a loss like this help or hurt Bud's chances of getting fired?
Oh my gosh, you know what? That's actually a really good question. That's actually I gotta give it to you. That's a really good question. Does it hurt his chances of getting fired? No.
Okay. Like, did it need to be a blowout L to feel like, wow, we're very far away from the Rockets right now, which is a very bad sign?
Yes, because if it would have been overtime, like you could have coped it and been like, well, it took overtime, we just need a bit, you could have coped that way. But a big loss like that, where you looked atrocious in the entire second half, not just third quarter collapse. This is the entire second half. Like, we just looked bad.
Do you feel like losing Plumlee? I know this sounds crazy, but do you feel like losing Plumlee did us in?
No, I don't think losing Plumlee did us in. Are you kidding me? This team's lack of effort and heart, it seems like, is what did us in, if we're being honest.
Yeah, this felt like one of those games.
What losing Plumlee did to me showed me that there is absolutely no difference in playing him or Oso. As a matter of fact, you kind of almost get more effort from your younger guys. That's what they showed me, and yet you still refuse to play them. Somebody said, I think it was Brad in the chat, who says, at this point, I'm starting to think promises were made because some players are making more money, and so they're going to get played because they make more money at this point. And I have to agree, because there's literally no difference. Like, there's literally no difference between Plumlee and Oso, other than, like, as far as production goes.
No.
As far as production,
dude, the money that the two of them are making is very far apart. It's very close. It's very close.
No, I get what you said, but what I'm saying is there's literally no difference in production. Like, the difference that you get between Plumlee is Oso is defense. Like Oso literally plays defense. Like, Oso had blocks and plays defense.
4
better.
blocks, by the way.
Dunn's a way better defender than Royce O'Neal, and I'd argue he's more effective today. As a matter of fact, let me pull up. Royce was 1 of 6 hold on. Let me refresh this because my GameCast is behind. Let me just check. Yeah, Royce still in the game.
This was Royce's
6,
worst scoring game I've ever seen, bro. 2 points in 28 minutes.
And Nick Richards was hurt.
Royce did have 8 assists, 3 steals, and a block, and 4 rebounds. I mean, that's not nothing. I don't want to completely act like he did. He tried to help the team in other ways, but his shot was not falling.
Fair enough. But I also did see him give up a lot of rebounds, and
yeah.
That's not to say Ryan Dunn's, better over him. I'm just saying we actually get to see Dunn play and see that it wasn't that big of a drop off. Same thing with Plumlee to Oso.
No. That's why I feel
like I'm concerned. I sadly think the Bobo experiment is going to come to an end here pretty soon after he's decided to sort of go back to being normal the last 2 games. And I feel like
it's been like 3 or 4 games.
Down.
And as a Bowl lover, I have to be honest still and say
it's concerning.
He's just not playing the way he was. So he came in and had a nice stretch of consistency, the plus side of consistency, and now he's on that negative side that keeps him as a inconsistent player.
Right.
So we're seeing the same thing with Royce.
16 turnovers to their 9. Yeah, bro. Again, turnovers are killing us.
Jeez.
They had 11 offensive rebounds.
11-5. More than doubled us up, So,
I mean, it's the same story again. It literally is the same story every game, dude. Turnovers, offensive rebounds. We don't want to rebound. We don't want to box out. And that's got to be a want-to thing. It's got to be an effort thing. Team doesn't put up the effort.
Beal with 25 points, and he's your leading scorer. I'm not saying this to degrade Beal. It's just that 25 points didn't really feel like 25 points.
Nope.
Is
Sure
that right?
didn't.
Is that fair?
It's too quiet. It's a quiet 25.
You guys know I love Beal for the most part until
Sadly, you know what kind of 25 that was? I played for the Washington Wizards 25.
God damn, that's accurate.
That's what that was.
Woof. Durant 8 for 12, 2 for 2 from 3. In 37 minutes, I sure wish we could have got him some more shots. You know? But that's what having 16 turnovers, your classic 16 turnovers, that's what that'll do. And Durant had 5 of them, bro. He had a third of the turnovers all by his lonesome.
Yeah, but that's nothing new with Kevin Durant.
But see, okay, all right. Hear me out. You little mealy mouth. All right. I think Durant gets more turnovers than he should because the offense is run through him as a facilitator more than it should. The Bud ball is Book bringing it up or getting it immediately to Book, letting him choose, or getting it to Durant, letting him choose. Not having Tyus or Colin Gillespie or insert whatever point guard you want being the one that sets them up. He's using Kevin Durant to set the table for other people. I would like the table to be set for him so that when he touches the ball, he can quickly go up with something and not have to. He's not a passing extraordinaire. That's not his gift. His gift is the greatest scorer of all time. Use that like that.
Don't disagree.
One more reason I just don't like Bud. I don't like the way he uses people.
Yeah, it's something else, man. Which is why you'd have to think he's gonna get fired. But like I said earlier, there's a possibility like he stays and we trade. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, bro, if I'm being honest, I kind of just want to. I don't even want to say it, so I'm gonna be quiet.
What?
I'm saying I just want a clean slate at this point. But
nothing wrong with feeling that way.
But I also just thinking about saying that though, there won't be a clean slate because Booker's still going to be on this team at the end of the day. They're not going to trade Booker. Booker just, as far as the city of Phoenix liking him, all that stuff, they're not going to trade him.
I don't think that he's maybe he is completely untouchable.
I think when it comes to
okay.
If Ishbia still wants people in the seats and he doesn't want the city, he's going to keep them. You know what I mean? For marketing and business purposes.
This will never happen.
Would I entertain the possibility if someone came calm and was like, we're offering you all this draft capital? Yes, I would. I just don't think they're going to.
I don't think you can say for 100% fact that he's he'll never be moved for, in this offseason. For instance, this will not happen, but hypothetically, if Los Angeles was drunk one night and called you and said, we want to go straight up Luka for Devin Booker, the Suns make that deal. And Suns fans say, okay.
Exactly.
That makes Suns fans okay.
I mean, you're right, but that's never going to happen. So
I'm just saying.
The situation we're looking at is the Houston Rockets come calling saying, "Hey, we have your draft picks. You're bad this year. Give us Booker." That's the situation we're looking at, or give us KD, or whatever the situation we're looking at. That's the situation we're looking at. Not we're swapping them. So let's just get that away. We're looking at are you going to trade Book to get your own draft picks back because you are so bad at putting a team together that you have to trade your franchise player to get your own draft picks back? That's a failure in its own, man. Gosh, think about that statement. Yeah, Matt Ishbia learn, bro. Matt Ishbia learn quick, bro.
We give we give Book a lot of shit for the quotes, like we're chilling, 36 unbothered,
the nerdy geek quotes that he be saying.
The other, what else did he say? I don't know how anyone's gonna guard us. Respectfully, I don't know how anyone's gonna guard us. Saying like, there's a lot of mockable things because it turned out the opposite way. But one thing that Ishbia said that's truly, truly, truly mockable was last off season when he was kind of trying to assure everyone after we got swept by the T-Wolves. He's trying to assure everyone like a salesman, like the CEO of a boardroom, trying to ensure the other stockholders, don't sell your stock. Don't cut me out. I can still keep our stocks rising, saying 27 other teams in the NBA would trade everything they have for everything that we have. Everybody would love to be in the situation we're in. Remember when he said that shit? And you didn't buy it, did you? No, I know. My dog didn't buy it. He thinks that's a crock of shit.
Sure.
You know? Beetlejuice says aged like milk. Absolutely. So, here's where I get to thinking we're going to have the wholesale change that Matt Ishbia is known for. Combine Matt Ishbia saying, change fast, change often. We know what he thought of this team. We know what his expectations for this team were very clearly. And he very clearly will see that they did not live up to his expectations. And his remedy for failure is change fast, change often.
Right.
We know he thought that this team was a playoff, like last year, 6 seed or up. We don't fuck with the play-in. Now we're begging and pleading. Oh, your boy.
See from just the balanced scoring attack tonight.
Their starting lineup played well. They shared it. They all kind of had their moments where they made plays, made shots. So credit to those 5 guys in their starting lineup.
Bradley Beal made his return. What was he able to give you guys there?
Yeah, I think his force to get to the paint, his force to get to the basket, get the defense on their heels. They're an aggressive team. They kind of get up in you. So his ability, I think, to take that and, get to some of his spots, get to the basket, it was good to see from him.
Coach, obviously using plays, like you said, get up in you, play physical. What was the challenge in matching that tonight?
Yeah. No, they're very good defensively. I think we turned it over a little bit too much.
No kidding,
that's
bud.
always costly for us.
Oh, no
and
kidding,
on the other
bud.
end, I think their ball movement, I think, and their shot making, both, they were able to get separation from us.
Coach, Mason and Steven Adams, can maybe take me through what you saw on that play? Do you think it warranted both guys getting ejected?
It's just 2 guys getting tangled up, both physical, both competitors. They looked at it. I don't have a lot to say. It'd be nice, I think if they just probably gave them both a technical and they both stayed in the game. But, I think it's a 3-point game when Mason gets thrown out.
He
we're
thinks
down
that's
Nick.
why we lost.
So, they're playing some super big lineups right now.
He thinks it's why we lost.
That was a big moment in the game.
Okay. I'll officially say it. I'm done. Get out of here with that statement, bro.
Woo! Mirror on the wall.
Officially done. Officially done. Get him out.
I think late, we broke down a little bit. I think we tried to, maybe double team and create some.
He's definitely overwhelmed
create
Michael.
some turnovers or some activity.
He's coaching a super team that should be
they got
phenomenal.
some easy ones late.
And he don't know what to do. He's just trying to find. He's grasping for straws. He's trying to find players that want to play.
Some breakdowns by us, but I think the stuff late was just us trying.
You can't yell at him. You can't do anything because they're a bunch of freaking overpaid.
Coach, you talked about hanging in. Is that getting more and more challenging for the guys as far as
I'm sick of this team. Sick of this season.
I mean, this is the end
2024,
of
2025 is going to go down as the worst season.
We got to go home. We got to sleep in our own beds.
Since
we got to regroup,
what, the
regather.
Bad?
I think we're going to be home for a game, and then we go back out on the road, and then we're home for some more. So, I think this road trip, took a little bit out of us. But, I think these guys, a couple nights in their own bed, get back in our gym, we'll be ready to go.
All right, thanks.
All right. I can't do this no more. I'm going to sleep. It's 9:40. Press conference over. I'm done. You can continue to talk to these people. I appreciate all y'all. Let it be known for the record, Sundo's turned heel on Bud officially as of March 12th, 2025 at 9:39 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 10:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for y'all. That's also 8:39 p.m. Valley Time. Okay? Sundo has officially turned heel on Bud. March 12th. 8:39 p.m. Valley Time. Mark it. I'm going to bed. I'll catch y'all Friday. I think. Whenever the next game is. That's right. Suns lose.
We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Sundo couldn't handle that. Sundo had to tap out after that latest Bud stream. I mean, Oso is the same height. Oso came in and went 4 for 4. Oso got 4 blocks. But this dude is worried about, I didn't have my baby boy Plumlee. It was a 3-point game when Plumlee was there, but then we lost Plumlee. What's the deal with losing Plumlee? Type shit. I'm sick of it. I can't handle it anymore. All right, but I'm a cool guy. I'm a relaxed guy that doesn't freak out about stuff like that. I think he's a great coach. Okay? I think he's a great coach. Oh, man. Who's going to be next when it comes to the press conference? Will anyone go out there and be forced to talk to the media? I mean, one of these Suns players has got to just come out and be like, look, we don't like the coach. We don't believe in the coach. And it's not going to get fixed until the coach is gone. I hate to say it. Like, someone needs to come out and say it. It's obvious. They've pretty much quit on Bud. And he doesn't have the answers. Just doesn't have the answers. Leon Kennedy said, Plumlee is the key to all of this. He kind of did Sun's show. He kind of did. Later, Chris Hall. Would you get, so JV Top Flight says, who would you get rid of first? Bud, Beal, or Plumlee? Oof. I'd say that's tough because I would want to say Bud, but the real answer is Beal. If you could get off of Beal's contract and reintroduce the money that he makes into other key positions and key roles that we need, that would be a great upgrade, you know? Then next, weirdly enough, it would be Bud. I don't mind having Plumlee on the team. That's the funny thing. I don't mind him in a lesser role. His role is way outsized. We don't need this much Plumlee. So That's my problem with him. Raphael says KD was going to retire a son. Now it's going to be Beal. Man, I don't think that Beal will retire a son because he's young enough that once his contract is up, he'll get another contract somewhere else, and it won't be nearly as big. You know? I don't think I do, Chris Stu. Humongous Willie says Sixers of the West, except not injured. I agree, and that's why I say that we are more of an embarrassment than Romp Sixers. We have to be more of an embarrassment. So Jay and Waldo, KC says Beal and Plumlee for a center. I love Nick Richards. I think we have our starting center, Nick Richards. Like, I never needed my starting center to be a star. I just need him to be very serviceable, strong in the paint, good at rebounding, good at blocking shots, and can finish around the rim when he's tossed alley-oops or putbacks. That's all I need from a center. That's all I ever wanted from Ayton, was get your big ass down there in the paint, bully around, which he was never going to do. I like the way Nick Richards handles that portion of the game. So if you've got so much money invested in scorers, that's when I don't need to have some special center. Now, if I could get my hands on Şengün, of course. Of course. All right, they're saying press conference has ended. Concho Pete says, who won the fight? I would say Plumlee won the fight because he was in better position. He had his arm like wrapped around his throat and like dropped him on his back while choking him. Like, that actually looked like it could have really hurt for Steven Adams, but he popped up and he was bloody, was Plumlee. Turtle says, I don't think Adams tried. No, I mean, he was just holding on and not letting Plumlee get loose, and Plumlee, like, lost his shit, and then everybody got all freaked out thinking it was a real fight and swarmed and made it worse. Matt says they got swept because the Wolves were a better team. I don't blame Vogel coaching that horrible team. They can't and don't want to play defense. It's true, and, like, one thing I've learned from all of this for certain is if you're going to have an offensively geared roster, you should have a defensive coach. Vogel got these guys to play respectable, midway good, midway bad defense compared to the dog water, bottom basement dwelling, scraping the bottom of the barrel type shit defense that Bud has. You can't have an offensive roster and an offensive coach with a coach when the coach has no defensive skills at all. No ability to get people in the right position. Mr. Nasty One says, what did I say the whole season? Bud has zero offense. This team sucks because of Bud. I mean, Nasty One, I put out a video like 2-3 weeks ago calling him a basketball terrorist, and not very many people watched it because people weren't ready to turn their back on Bud. They didn't want to admit it. I think a big part of turning your back on Bud makes people feel like deep down, like they don't want to admit that we picked the wrong coach because we all were so for Bud. So it's like, you don't want to admit that you picked the wrong coach, so you're willing to just give him this long leash to play with. But I don't care, man. An embarrassment is an embarrassment. I don't care. I'd rather be telling the truth about Bud as soon as I figure it out, which is not always as fast as everybody, but sometimes faster. He's just not a good coach. He got carried by the Bucks. He got carried by that awesome defensive loaded roster with great shooters and Giannis in his prime. He got carried versus a coach, Monty, who refused any variance of guarding Giannis that wasn't DeAndre Ayton going 1v1. He thought DeAndre Ayton was going to be a Giannis stopper, so he never did what everyone else did to stop Giannis. Build a wall. Remember when teams used to build a Giannis wall? And then he became useless? Monty never tried to build the wall. Monty thought walls were racist. Okay? He said, nah, I'm going to have DeAndre Ayton, who's appropriately sized to guard Giannis, but that's it. He doesn't have the skill to guard him. I'm going to have him guard him the entire series. Even when they flip it and they go up 3-2 after we were up 2-0, I'm still going to ask DeAndre Ayton to guard Giannis the entire time and give him no help. That's what Bud beat. So when people want to act like, well, he's a championship winning coach. Is he? Is he? Or did he get carried? He got carried. Vogel might have gotten less carried, but it was the LeMickey bubble, so, also tough to gauge. Stu says, I just want to think about packages for KD. The closer we get to the end of the season, the more I'm going to make videos about that. We need to look into that sort of thing. I don't have the appetite to lose Kevin Durant, so I'm not very, interested in making those videos. But I understand that it might end up happening, and we need to be prepared for it, like adults, which I am not. Big Bad Brad says, Braun credits himself and Rondo for the finals win, LOL. No mention of Vogel. Raphael says the package is Fred and Jabari and Whitmore. Good luck. Well, if we get our picks back, that's a deal that I'll listen to. I'm a reasonable man. This is a 36-year-old Kevin Durant going on 37. I'm reasonable. MJ says liquidate the franchise. That might happen too. Michael McEwen, what's going on, said, Bud still beat us, LOL. Big Bad Brad says Fred's a free agent, so that's not going to be the deal. That's fine. I like Fred. I wanted Fred this year, but it's understandable if we're not going to get Fred VanVleet, and he's a little bit longer in the tooth. So I'm okay with that not being what we get. I want younger players, younger studs. Take Tari Eason, I'll tell you that. Mirage says, yo, Gabe, was it this bad during the down years? It was just totally different because, once again, happiness is when expectations meet reality. And our expectations for the Suns back then were very low. So when Tyler Ulis would hit a step-back three to beat the Celtics, it felt like we had just won a championship. When the Suns played both Morris brothers until they were 29 years old in the Summer League, and we'd go to the Summer League title game, it felt like a real title. But now it's just different because now we have all these high expectations because that's what we should have had, high expectations. And you don't reach them, it's a totally different feeling of suck. But they both suck. I don't even know which timeline I'd rather be in. Stacked talent but can't win, or no talent except for Book and can't win. I don't even know. I have to really think about it. I think technically I'd rather be in the now, where you have the talent, you just can't win, because that I think is a lot quicker to fix than you don't have anything and you need to draft perfectly and somehow hope that one of these free agents wants a max that you can offer. And because like now, Hantakiwi, at least in the now, we have assets we can get up off of to bring in a lot more assets. We didn't have that back then. You know? It's a rock and a hard place, man. It's like, would you rather get your head beaten in by a baseball bat? If you're gonna get your head beaten in by a baseball bat, you want a wooden bat or a metal bat? It's like, I don't know, man. Which one ends it first? You know? Oh, me too, Raphael. I was all in on Josh Jackson. We didn't know he was gonna be a drunk, allegedly. Guys, we are on to the Kings. Kings, what they've been doing lately? They've won 2 of their last 5. So have the Suns. They lost to New York and the Clippers recently. You know, beat the Spurs, who are obviously throwing because they want flag because they're greedy. They got their backs blown out by Dallas on me birthday, the 3rd. Apparently, game time decision for Saboner. You know he'll play. Crowder will probably play and give us a couple of threes and a couple of shimmy Cocoa Puffs. Nick Richards out. Grayson Allen out. Monte Morris wouldn't have played if he was in. I'm really hoping that we get Richards and Allen back because we need them to win. We just do. That game's going to be a 9 p.m. game, so more of a normal start for us. And it's Central Time. That'll be 7 y'all's time in Phoenix. We go, what, 50-50 chance to win this game? Is that fair? Is that too high? I say 50-50 right now. Matchup predictor says 38-63. So a little more reasonable than that. I don't think we have a 60% chance of winning. We don't have a 60% chance of beating anyone. Not even the Wizards at this point. I don't know, Phoenix Suns show. I think they must. I don't know. I don't know because they ain't been playing the Suns lately. We're gonna make them look like the best team in the NBA. I'll look, Malachi. The point is, guys, we are on to the Kings on the 14th. 2 days away, Friday night. Sundo will probably only be here for the first half, if that. Suns lose! Suns lose! Suns lose. The season might really be over. Let the record show this might be the point when the season is done. This could be the game that broke the camel's back, so to speak. What do you think?